right. Another Tuesday. What's good, everybody? This is Ryan Johnson with MoneyBass.com. All right, guys. You saw the thumbnail and the title of this video. Man, we did it. We did it, guys. 5,000 subscribers. We have hit that mark. And this is just another live stream Wednesday night. I think I said Tuesday at first, but hey, guys, we do them on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m., Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. I'll try to squeeze those in for you guys also. So, hey, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, the like button. I really, really appreciate everybody that has been here supporting the channel, all of my longtime subscribers, new viewers. Man, it has been a journey, guys. But as usual, as you guys come into the live stream, please hit a 1 in the chat for me. Just want to see who's checking in tonight and make sure the audio is good, the video is good, so we can go ahead and get things rolling. And this will kind of be just kind of an informal kind of get together, guys. We'll get in here and have a little bit of fun tonight. Just kind of go over some things of how I got to this point. So if anybody out there has a YouTube channel and you're trying to come up in the fishing industry, YouTube industry, just go ahead and make sure you drop that information down in the comment section too. If you have a YouTube channel, guys, I will shout you out. So make sure you drop that information down in the comment section also. All right, so I see we have a few people coming in here. And as usual, we will give people just a little bit of time to kind of, find their way into the chat, and then we'll get going. And also, in the meantime, does anybody have any tournaments coming up? Anybody planning on fishing anything this weekend, or maybe you fished something this past weekend? How's everybody doing out there on the water? Anybody have any plans coming up? Oh, and also, that is something that we'll get into a little bit also. Tournament season, guys. I mean, we've ended the tournament season, so tournament schedules for next year are now out. So, let me know what you guys are planning on fishing out there also. All right, just taking a look at the chat over here. Okay, I see you guys coming in here. And also, guys, just hit a 1 in the chat for me for anybody that has already checked in. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. All right, there we go. Let me mute that over here. Just getting things lined up for you guys so we can kind of get into it and have a little bit of fun again. And if there's any topics that you guys want to go over, we can, touch on or just rehash some hot topics or things like that you want to go over. And also, some of you guys have been hitting me up on my Instagram and also in the comments with some questions concerning your electronics, things like that. And like I say, always make sure you drop your questions and things like that in the comment section, because you never know who is watching. Whether you have your Humminbird Mega Live, hey, I mean, you guys know I run my Humminbird system. I have the Mega Live system. I have the 360. I do not have that TargetLock yet. I've been kind of eyeballing it a little bit, but I might just wait on that a little bit and just kind of roll with what I have for right now. So there's guys out here that have their Garmin systems, Lowrance systems, and sometimes a mixture, a combination of different things. But just make sure you drop your questions in the comment section, because like I said, some guys have hit me up with some questions, and I just replied back and just let you know to drop you. If I didn't already answer your question, just make sure you drop it in the comment section. And let me see. Let me go ahead and kick off a few of these shout outs. So we have Joseph coming back. What is going on? And I did get your message. I'm not sure if it was on Instagram, Facebook, or how you messaged me, but I'm still kind of getting a hang of all of these different social media platforms. So I wasn't able to find the message that you had sent to me after I read it so that I could respond back to it. But Joseph says, that's right, son. We're here. We're here waiting on the doors to open. There we go. So doors are open. Guys are trickling in. And like I said, this will just be kind of a quick informal thing. Just wanted to, just show my appreciation for you guys supporting the channel. So that's pretty much what tonight is for. And also make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in and the subscribe button. Hopefully everybody here is already subscribed, but if not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. All right. So appreciate you dropping in, Joseph. And we also have Billy. I got you this time, and I even gave you another sub from my other account today. All right. All right. Good job. Really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support of the channel, guys. So, yeah, I mean, we came up on that 5. I mean, we started moving, but it was also a lot of work. Oh, man, it did not come easy, guys. Some late nights, early mornings, all of that stuff. and also during the tournament season. So if you guys have been following my channel, whenever you see me bringing that footage to you when I'm out there on the water, a lot of times that is actually during the tournaments. So I'm out there scanning, trying to find fish, trying to catch those fish and record footage. Sometimes the audio or the video does not work, but you got to, stay focused, keep that positive mind. But yeah, so a lot of times you guys will see that footage that I'm bringing to you guys is actually during the tournaments. And it's not like I have a cameraman out there. I'm solo. I'm out there running everything on my own, trying to get it done. All right. And then we also have Billy says, just got my email confirmation for my Flex Fit MoneyBass hat. Oh, okay. There we go. Now that is what I'm talking about. So obviously he has checked the link down below. There should be a link that shows you guys my the merch. So a lot of guys have been asking about getting the hats, t-shirts, hoodies, things like that. And especially now with the change in weather, those hoodies will come in handy. So just make sure you check the store right below the video link. And also there is a join button down there for anybody that wants to support the channel and become a member of the money team. So the money team basically just has a few other perks. And one of the main things is that you will have a badge that displays right next to your name in the comment section. So you guys get kind of get priority. So as you saw, we had Paul Gavinsky, member of the money team. He was in the chat last night and he was shooting out some questions. We had a lot of guys showing some support, giving him a lot of different options and things that he can try while he was out there trying to catch those fish in, what was it, 50 feet of water or so. And he wanted to get on him with a jig. So, I mean, that was kind of tough right there, but it looks like we came through for him and helped him out, and just waiting to hear what type of results he will have. Hopefully he'll get out there this weekend and he can check back in with us. But definitely, Billy, really, really appreciate you putting in that order. And let me know whenever you get that merch. I mean, I want to see what you think, how you like it and all that stuff. All right. And we have 10 Plus Sounds checking in. What is going on? He is one of my associates in the mastermind, where we get together once or twice a week, just kind of go over some YouTube things. So really appreciate you stopping in and checking out the live stream. All right. Then Billy says you're good. All right. So everything's looking good, sounds good. So my audio is clear. All right. Really appreciate that, guys. All right. And I see you guys are already getting active down in the comment section. That is always a good thing, because it adds a little spice to the live stream when we can get in there and kind of mix it up a little bit. And also the other thing that this community has been good for is people kind of linking up in the comments. So there may be someone that fishes the same lake that you fish, may even be fishing the same tournament that you're fishing. So as long as you guys are in there, just kind of mixing it up and getting to know each other in the comment section too, that helps build a stronger bond and a stronger community. So that, as I always say, we're here to help each other out so that we can all get better on the water and come back and share those success stories. So there you go, guys. All right. So Billy says you're good. All right, Josh, what is going on? We have Josh checking back in. So me and Josh were actually out on the lake this past weekend, and Josh was putting in work, guys. He found those fish, and he was bringing some nice ones to the boat, some 3 and 4 pound spotted bass. So yeah, he was definitely doing his thing. Glad to have you into the live stream. Vernon Neal, there we go. Vernon Neal, longtime supporter of the channel and definitely a subscriber. Really, really appreciate that. And he says, my man, tuning in. All right. So I can always count on Vernon. He's always in here checking things out and gets active in the comment section. So I really, really appreciate that. All right. C219 Troll, what is going on? Another strong supporter of the channel. Also, I guess he's the reigning, I would say, crappie tournament fishing champ in the live streams on the channel. So guys, it's not just about bass fishing. I mean, maybe he does a little bit of bass fishing, but from what I'm hearing, he's always out there tearing them up on that crappie trail, winning tournaments, bringing in some nice bags. I think they bring in 7 fish, and he's bringing in some weight, and he's very good with those electronics, guys. And I believe he's out there hitting Lake Clark's Hill, as I think is one of the main lakes where he fishes. I'm pretty sure he fishes some other places too. And let me see, I have some people checking in. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, guys. So yeah, he's out there doing his thing on that tournament trail, cashing checks. All right, next tournament, 17 December on Lake Jordan. All right, so there you go. He's going to be out there doing his thing on Lake Jordan, North Carolina. So Lake Jordan, I think a friend of mine actually had a tournament there where he won the big bass. I think it was like a $10,000 payout. He came in with like a 9-pounder or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was the lake that he was fishing up there in North Carolina. All right. And let me see. Let's see who else we have. Vernon Neal says heading out in the morning for some catching. All right. So not some fishing, but some catching. All right. So he already has his game plan together, knows what he is going to be doing out there. All right. And then we have Sunrise Showdown. What is going on? Says, hey, buddy, what's going on? Glad you made it to the live stream. All right, let's see who else we have. Okay. We have a few people checking in. We have Josh says, Money, did you get out in the fog on Lanier today? Man, I really wanted to make it out there today, but it just didn't happen for me. I was running around, and before I knew it, it was like 2 o'clock, then 3 o'clock. I checked the weather, so the weather's supposed to be better tomorrow. So maybe I'll be able to squeeze maybe like an hour or two out there. You know, I just want to get out there, do a little scanning and see where those fish are at. I like to go out there and actually find those fish, guys, and then maybe I can catch 1 or 2 and bring some more footage to you, some on the water footage. All right, and we have Sunrise Showdown says, congrats on the 5,000. Yes, really appreciate it, guys. The ups and downs of YouTube, and you try to mix that with some tournament fishing, guys, it can get tough. I mean, all of us have had some tough days out there on the water, and definitely some tough days during tournament season. And you mix that in with trying to record some footage and getting all this stuff edited and brought back to you guys. I mean, you guys supporting the channel, I mean, it really means a lot, and I really appreciate that. All right, so yeah, thank you on that 5,000, guys. All right, Joseph says, good evening, buddy. At a restaurant with the wifey, but we'll turn up the volume as soon as we're out of here. Oh man, I don't know about that one, guys. You know what? And that is another thing that makes me think about something else that I was meaning to mention to you guys. So with the tournament season coming up, I mean, we know the tournament season ended, so you know it's like we're good right now. It's not like we're trying to go fishing this weekend, the next weekend, and throwing in all these fishing dates and all that kind of stuff. But it's in the off season. You still have to put in work. So what kind of things are you guys doing out there, you know, to make sure that it's all good whenever it's time for you to say, hey, you know, I'm about to head to the lake. I'm about to be gone for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to take care of this tournament, things like that. So guys, what I would suggest is you kind of go ahead and start putting in that work a little early. I mean, buy a little, a few flowers here and there. You know, do a few little foot rubs every here and there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, it's the off season for the tournament fishing and things like that, but it's never the off season for kind of getting things ready and, prepping so that you won't have issues whenever it's time to head back out on the water. All right, but yeah, shout out to Joseph. He is out there, says he will turn the volume up. He's hanging out with wifey at the restaurant watching the show. Now that's some dedication right there. Really appreciate you coming back and checking in. And like I said, I did get your message that you sent to me earlier, and well, you may not be able to hear me right now, but I wasn't sure what platform, if that was Facebook, Instagram, or what platform you messaged me on. Once I saw the message and it went off my phone, I didn't know how to find it back. So yeah, just message me again, and then that way I can kind of pay attention next time and see what platform you were contacting me from. All right, and we have Redboat checking in, tuning in, 5K. Yes, guys, we hit that 5K mark and kept climbing a little bit. So, I mean, we have to hit that 75 next. I kind of set some goals and stuff like that for myself. So for this year, that 5,000, ending out on that 5,000 mark, I feel good about that. So next year, we're going to try to up that a little bit. So I haven't really put my full game plan, or how you set your goals and everything for the new year. So I haven't really got that quite together yet. But some of the things that I did accomplish that I was working on, guys, was getting the merch set up. So if you guys look down below, you will see that the merch is set up. You guys were asking about the t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and what else is down there? But yes, I mean, and then there's also different colors that are available. So it's some things down there, and I appreciate you guys. Some guys have already been logging in and grabbing a hat or two. So really appreciate that. And the other thing, I set up the membership. So anybody that wants to be a member of the money team, the membership section is set up. And basically that is for people that, just want to show a little bit more support for the channel. and they get a few perks that come with that. Whenever you click the join button, you'll see that information down below. So I did. That was another accomplishment that I did complete for this year, guys. And the other thing is the Patreon. So the Patreon is a work in progress. Want to give a shout out to Rick Patterson. He is a member of the Patreon. So one of the things that will be happening though is that Patreon, we're going to step that up, guys. So there's some good footage in there, some good things that will help you guys that are trying to get more get more familiar with your electronic setup and just ways that you can get better on the water. So one of the things that I will be working on in the Patreon is basically I think I'll call it something like catch 5 or your 5 fish limit, something like that. And what we will be doing is going over techniques as far as your electronics, locating fish on your mapping before you even go to the lakes, high percentage areas, things like that, to kind of get everybody that may not be catching 5 fish whenever you go out there for your tournaments. I mean, sometimes it can be tough, guys, but one of the things that we want to focus on is bringing in 5 fish with every tournament that we go out to. And that's kind of like a starting block for some people to go ahead and hit that milestone. And then from there, just kind of up your game a little bit and start catching some of those 3, 4, and 5 pounders like Josh was out there catching on Lake Lanier this weekend. All right. And let's see. We have Cowboy Jack. What is going on? Haven't seen Cowboy Jack in a minute. All right. Congratulations on the 5K. I think I found you first on a video about talon maintenance. Yes, sir. I did used to do just a bunch of various videos. Let me see. So initially, guys, the way the channel started out, and let's just go ahead and get into it, guys. I see we have a good number of people in here, people checking in. People are here to support the channel. Really, really appreciate that. And like I said, this live stream is really just to show some appreciation for you guys for subscribing to the channel, continuously showing your support. And I will be bringing up some footage from some other YouTube content creators, some other people who have their YouTube channels, bring up some footage with that. So we'll go over that. And I think we'll have a good time with that. And also, as always, get into the how would you fish it section. So that is something that I will do pretty much on every live stream. And then if you guys come back and watch some of the short clip vids, I'll have some of those that will be set up for guys that may not have watched the entire live stream. So that's pretty much what we have on the agenda for tonight, guys. And then I will also drop the link in the chat once we get to the how would you fish it segment. And then that way, if anybody wants to come up, drop a few comments or talk about any type of topic or rehash anything from any of the past videos, then we can do that too, and just kind of keep it open for tonight. So we'll do that. So basically, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So this live stream hitting the 5,000 subscriber landmark. It was work. It was some work, guys. If you check my catalog, I'm not even sure. Let me just see if I can just look real quick just to see if I can just pull it up and see how many videos I have in my catalog of videos. I did get to the point where I was putting out videos just about every day at one point, guys. So like I said, it was some work put in to get into this point. But once you get your routine, once I got my routine and everything down, then I was running pretty good. But let me just look and see how many videos, if it will tell me. Just bear with me real quick. I think it's around 500 and something like that. Okay, so it's showing 448, but I think it's leaving some of the videos out. But I would say my catalog is probably around 500 plus videos, guys. So it was a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work going into getting these videos together. And initially, whenever I started off this channel, it was just a way for me to, just have some fun, just make some videos of just me out there fishing, just share those with some friends. And then maybe I would go back and watch those every once in a while. The benefit that I found in making these videos for me was that as I would go back and watch those videos, I may notice something, maybe about a hook set or about the way that I was casting something. There would be things that I was actually learning myself from watching my own videos. And I remember at one point I was fishing a tournament and I was trying to get used to using a spot bait. So after day one of that tournament, I went back and I started watching the footage from that day. And I noticed that the way that I was setting the hook just wasn't quite right. So at that point, I realized that, hey, these videos can actually be a good benefit to not only me, but I can share a little bit more information in there and then, help my subscribers and viewers out also. So then that is when it kind of started growing a little bit more. So I started adding in my tutorials, whether it be things specifically about boats, boat maintenance, boat repairs, boat wrecks. I mean, I know you guys may have seen, has anybody seen that Gunnersville video where I almost sank on Gunnersville? I mean, that one right there is a trip, guys. So I started adding more and more content as the channel began to grow. And I was pretty much sticking to the videos on demand, which are those anywhere from 8, 10, 15 minutes, sometimes around 20-minute videos. And those are already pre-recorded and they're edited and then they're uploaded. So that was pretty much how I started off. So I did build a subscriber base off of doing those VODs, videos on demand. And eventually I started switching over into doing these live streams. And I believe I started doing the live stream format this year. So with that live stream format, I also started doing shorts. So has anybody been keeping up with the shorts? And what I mean by shorts are, they will be videos that may be 10 to 15 seconds long. They're not long at all. It may just be me setting the hook, reeling a fish in and flipping a fish to the boat. So those videos actually became pretty popular. I was getting a lot of views and a lot of people subscribing to the channel based just off of those short videos. So that was another way for me to market things and get things rolling. And while we're getting into it, guys, the other thing that I had mentioned is, if anybody in here does have a YouTube channel, go ahead and shout yourself out just put a comment down in the comment section, and I'll definitely get to it and I'll give you a shout out. So like I said, it is a community here that we're building to help each other out with, on the water, off the water. So yeah, just drop your channel in there and I'll give you a shout out, and maybe some of the guys here might want to check it out and it'll help you grow also. So maybe if you're not already past where I'm at, it'll help you get to that 5,000 subscriber mark too, guys. So that's what we're here for, to help each other out. All right. So what I was saying is I was using those videos as a way to help myself out. And then once I started expanding on that a little bit, I was doing tutorials, anything from basics as far as fishing a shaky head or fishing a jig or Texas rig, just different things like that, how you rig them, how you set up the line, all of that kind of stuff. And so people started catching on to that. And I found that there are a lot of people that may not know some of those basic techniques. So I wanted to start off with that as a foundation and then just kind of build from there. And basically, guys, that is what I did. And also, all along, one of the main things that I was doing was showing people what I was doing on my electronics. So the electronics thing started to become pretty big, and that was just me showing people how to do things on their sonar, down scan and side scan. So live imaging was not even out at that time. So I was pretty much sticking to those things, and also showing you guys some very useful tips on things you can do with your sonar that will kind of similar to live imaging, like with the RTS window, showing how I was catching fish live using sonar before live imaging was out. So that was kind of fun for me, and seeing the reaction of you guys and the comments and everything. So that was a great thing also. So as far as my videos went, that was kind of the progression of my videos. And, things would get better and better. I would get better with editing and things like that. So as things began to grow, I was getting more feedback from you guys about the type of things that you wanted to see. And I really do appreciate everybody that hops into my Instagram, or especially in my comment section, and just drop ideas or things that they may want to see. And then I put that footage together for you guys and bring that to you also. So that is pretty much where we're at right now. And for the future, I mean, I'm just going to continue to expand on that. So I'll continue doing those short form videos, the ones that are 5 to maybe 15 minutes long, because a lot of you guys do like those. And the shorts, what those are doing is introducing my channel to a large audience. Whenever someone clicks on that little quick segment and they see somebody out there bouncing around on a boat, flipping a fish onto the boat, they're like, hey, I want to see what's going on with that. They come to the channel, they check out more of my videos, and they hit the subscribe button. So now we start growing a little bit more and more. And also it brings more visibility as far as other people that are in the industry and things like that, guys. So the other thing that I mentioned with that is the members of the money team. Shout out to Paul Gavinsky. And I mean, there's a few other guys that are currently members of the money team. So as it brings more attention from potential sponsors, other companies, and people who want products reviewed and things like that, what I'll do is, as I receive those type of things, and maybe they will send me products that I can not raffle off, but what I forgot what the word is, but whenever I just choose somebody, and more than likely it'll be somebody that's on the money team, and I will give those items out to you guys. So maybe I would do a review on something. Once I finish that review, then I will pass it on to somebody on the money team. So that is another thing that is up and coming. And just as the channel continues to grow, I'm still receiving contact information from different companies, different people that are kind of looking for some type of sponsorship opportunity, presenting with sponsorship opportunities and things like that. But I just want to do what's best for my viewers. So that is kind of the main thing that I'm looking at. And right now, I do not currently have any sponsors for the channel other than my subscribers, my viewers. You guys are the ones that support the channel. And if you look down at that banner that is scrolling below, what you will see is it says special thank you so much to the sponsor of the stream, and that is Paul Gavinsky.
Yes, sir.
And basically, that is how I have been receiving support for the channel, is through things like super chats, super stickers, cash apps, things like that. But that is mainly from my viewers, you guys, my subscribers. And in appreciation for that, I always will, whoever gives the highest super chat, cash app, or whatever for the particular live stream, that is who becomes the sponsor of this live stream. Sometimes somebody may start off as a sponsor and get bumped out and move on to the next one. So that's something that we have that I had kind of put in place. You guys seem to like that and have some fun with that. And just wanted to touch bases and let you know that that is kind of the way that is trending, so that way I can kind of give back to you guys also, because I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel and helping everything grow, and just continue to get the message out there and build this community up a little bit more. All right, so I see a lot of people coming into the chat. So as always, I do go through the chat and give a lot of people shout outs and everything. So let's see who else we have. We have Sunrise Showdown. Proud of you, man. Keep up the good work. All right, really, really appreciate that. All right, then we have Josh says, thinking of sliding out on Lanier Saturday myself. All right, may have to go catch more of them biggins. Yeah, so you have the pattern down. So Josh knows what he's doing out there on Lanier. He went out there and figured out a little something. So he has the pattern. So I know he'll be out there doing his thing. But that is another thing, guys. For me this weekend, I'm gonna be out there doing a little tournament on Saturday. So I'm linking up with a good buddy of mine. He might join into the live stream later on. I don't see him in the comment section right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna be heading out to Lake Sinclair. Yeah, Lake Sinclair. So they have some largemouth out there, and it's kind of a shallow water lake. And right now, those fish have pushed up kind of shallow. So I think I pretty much know what we're going to do, what our game plan is. But you guys know the routine. Everybody has a plan until what? Until they get hit in the mouth. So, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, we'll go out there and the game plan that we put together will work out. And I'll have some good information and good feedback to come back and show you guys, and some good footage. All right, then we have Byron Jeffries. What is going on, Byron Jeffries? Good to see you in the live stream. He says, oh, Lord, here he goes with those foot rubs. Yeah, that's right, man. I mean, you got to put in work on and off the field, man. You got to make things happen. You got to kind of soften them up. So when you say, hey, I'm about to be have this 2-day tournament going on, and I need to leave on Thursday. I mean, you're gonna come into a little bit of resistance every now and then. So you kind of got to start put some plans in place, so you can have things prepped and ready to go. All right, then we have Darren Pearson. He says, hey, I made it. What is going on, DP? Glad you made it to the live stream. All right, and then Byron Jeffrey says, I didn't get the active target for a wedding gift, but got the unit for it. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Now you're not saying you got the unit for your wife for a wedding gift, are you? Come on,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Come on, man. I know that can't be the case. All right, then we have Mark Scott. Guys, look at that. Mark Scott, he is a member of the money team. He is a supporter of the channel. And basically the way that you know that is if you look right next to his name, you will see let me see, a little icon, a little MoneyBass icon right there. So that's how I can tell who are the members of the money team. Mark Scott has been a longtime supporter of the channel and definitely one of those 5,000 subscribers. And guys, anybody just tuning in, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's basically what we're doing tonight. We're just showing a little bit of celebration and appreciation for all of you guys that have been supporting the channel. All right. And let's see. So Mark Scott. Yes. And Mark Scott, he hits me up on his Instagram. He is out there crushing it on the lake. Once he got his hands on that Mega Live system, guys, you have not been able to stop Mark. Mark is sending me screenshots. He's sending me pictures of him holding fish, his son holding fish. I mean, he's out there doing his thing and having fun. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you, Mark. Glad you made it to the live stream. All right. And then we have Crappy Fishing with Drysdale. Uh-oh, guys, Crappy Fishing with Drysdale is in the live stream. Man, all right. Crappy Fishing with Drysdale. You guys have to go and support his channel. Listen, this is what I want you guys to do for me. Just search his name, Crappy Fishing with Drysdale, on YouTube. Now, obviously, he is a crappie fisherman. He is not a tournament fisherman. But right before I started fishing tournaments, this was my buddy. This was my homie on the lake. He'd scoop me up. We'd meet up and go out there on the lake. And I was pretty much trying to catch anything that would bite. He may have at that time been honing in on crappie, but I don't remember us specifically crappie fishing all the time. So at that point, I didn't have a boat or anything. So like I said, this is one of the guys that kind of helped me get started and get into the whole boating thing and all of that. And man, I have some stories to tell, but Drysdale, really appreciate you coming into the live stream. Make sure you guys go to his YouTube channel and drop a comment and make sure you say MoneyBass sent me. So we got to get his numbers up too. He is dropping videos like crazy over there. So, oh, and wait a minute. C219 Troll. All right, there we go. So Crappy Fishing with Drysdale, C219 Troll. Both of you guys are the crappie fishermen in the live stream and basically the subscribers to the channel. So you guys need to definitely see 219 Troll. You need to check out his channel, drop him a comment. He doesn't tournament fish, but he is out there killing them. He is tearing those fish up. It looks like he always brings in a limit whenever he's out there fishing, and he knows what he's doing with that Livescope. But this is what I wanted to tell you guys about crappie fishing with Drysdale. So I did at one point decide to go ahead and get my boat. And at that time, I was like, let me just go ahead and get a fishing ski boat, because I'm thinking like, man, once I get this boat, everybody's going to want to hop on it with me. My family, friends, people are going to want to go out with me all the time. So I needed something with some extra seats in it. So I went ahead and got that fishing ski boat. To cut long story short on that, I think I took one person out on that boat one time. So at that point, I learned my lesson that I need to just focus and get something that I was going to be using. But so I got that boat, and the first time I went out on the thing, I did not know how to work a trolling motor. I'm out here spinning around in circles, thinking that the trolling motor actually was supposed to control itself, and I was trying to figure out what is going on, because the person I bought it was a used fishing ski boat. The guy gave me some basic instructions on how to drive it, but I don't think we actually did too much on the trolling motor. The person I was buying it from actually did show me how to run he was running the trolling motor. He didn't really show me how to use it. But anyway, so I'm out there and I called Drysdale, and I'm like, man, something is wrong with my boat. It just I'm standing up here on the front and I'm trying to fish, but it keeps going in circles. And he's like, man, he's laughing so hard. He's like, man, you have to put your foot on the pedal. I mean, are you driving the pedal and turning it? And I was like, no. I was like, so you have to actually control that and fish at the same time? Man, I was like, are you sure that's the way people are doing this? This seems too difficult. I mean, you have to control the boat and try to catch fish at the same time. So he was just having a good time with the guys. I mean, it was, and then so now thinking back, it was kind of funny just learning those things. And so now the other thing that happened to me, the other thing that I can remember is I was out on the lake. And I mean, I had that boat. I was going out on the lake every day, guys. I was going out there every day. So one day the forecast called for rain. Guys. So rain is going to be coming. But I was like, let me just squeeze out here for maybe just a few hours and get back in before the rain hits. So I'm out there fishing, not catching anything. So I'm fishing, but not catching anything. So I see the clouds coming. So I'm like, oh shoot, let me hurry up and make it back to the ramp. So I crank up, I take off, and I'm heading to the ramp. And I mean, you guys know that when you're out there on the water, you can actually see that rain coming. So I make it to the ramp. And as soon as I get to the ramp, the rain catches me. And remember, I have not had this boat for too long. So now I'm getting rained on. I don't have a rain suit on, but my main concern was my boat. I'm sitting here watching my boat get drenched with rain. And I'm like, man, I mean, I just felt so bad. My feelings were just hurt because I'm sitting here thinking like, man, I just got this boat. I've only had it. I mean, I haven't had it for that long. And now it's just getting just wrecked with rain just coming all in it. So I called Drysdale and I'm like, man, I broke my boat. My boat is I messed up. And he was like, man, what happened? What happened? Did your motor not start? Like, what is your motor not starting? Did you hit something? What happened? I'm like, no, man. I said, I'm out here. I tried to make it back to my trailer in time, but I got caught in the rain, and it's raining all inside of my boat, all on the steering wheel, the console, everything is getting soaked.
Yes, sir.
So when I'm telling him that, he's not saying anything at that point. He's just quiet and not saying anything. Next thing I hear, he starts laughing so hard. He was like, are you saying that your boat is broke because it got wet? And I was like, yeah. I said, everything inside of it is wet. And he's like, man, if you think your boat is broke because it got wet on the inside, that would be the least of your problems if that happens with your boat. And so I was like, so what do you mean? The boat can get wet? You can actually fish in the rain? And he said,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You sure can fish in the rain. Man, he should not have told me that. I went and bought me a rain suit. It didn't matter whether it was raining, snowing, whatever. I would still go out there and fish at that point because I was like, a little bit of rain is not going to stop me. But on that day, man, I thought I had messed up big time. So as we get boats, and I mean, it's a learning process, guys. It's a learning process. So I mean, those are definitely some great stories that I have with Crappy Fishing with Drysdale. Definitely make sure you guys reach out and subscribe to his channel. He has some very, very good content. All right, so who else do we have? We have Darren Pearson. He says, hey, Ryan, I have a problem with my Humminbird Mega Live when my trolling motor antenna, let me see, puck. So you have, I guess you have a directional puck, and it says connected, then goes to unconnected. My Mega Live freezes. Can anyone help me? All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see what we can do in this comment section. So if anybody out there has experienced this problem or may have a solution that they can offer to Darren Pearson about his system. And let me just read it one more time. He says, hey, Ryan, I have a problem with my Humminbird Mega Live when my trolling motor antenna puck says connected, then it goes unconnected. My Mega Live freezes. Can anyone help me? So it looks like he's having some problems with his connectivity and his Mega Live is freezing up. And I do believe you said that you had completed your update. Let's see. I said, okay, you guys got straight to it. You guys are already active in the comment section. That's the thing I love about this community we are building, guys. We're going to be in here helping each other out, not only with our electronics, with our boats, but hey, out there on the water. So we're gonna make things happen out here. So Josh has hopped in. He says, Darren Pearson, what update are your units on? If they are on 2.76 for Helix, did you update the Mega Live to 1.170? And I believe he did do that because he mentioned that to me before. Let me see. I called home number for support, and don't get me wrong, they're really good, but they think it's my 5-port hub, but my units still share waypoints, so I feel it still works. Yeah, so I've heard that problem before, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to figure that out and get around it, because in the comment section a while back, there were a few people that did have that problem when we were able to work through it. I can't remember exactly what we ended up doing at the time to get that taken care of for him. All right, so he says, yes, I updated all the units with update 1.170 and got the latest upgrade. All right, so that's what I'm talking about, guys. So we're in here helping each other out. And just scrolling in here, goodness, guys, you guys are really getting active in this comment section. All right, so like I said, for tonight, this is really just showing appreciation to my subscribers for continually supporting the channel and helping me hit that 5,000 subscriber landmark. And just going over a few things about how my channel got started. So I did kind of go over that with you guys. And like I said, I will be bringing up some footage for some other YouTube channels. So we're going to have some fun with that. And also, what was the other thing? The how would you fish it segment. where I bring up some footage, on the water footage using electronics, and you guys just kind of take a look at that and just let me know how you would fish it to catch. Obviously we're going after spotted bass and largemouth, but some of you guys that are up north, maybe you'll see some structure or something that maybe you see that it might hold some smallmouth or something like that. But basically what lure you would choose, why you would choose that lure, and how you would fish it is basically what we would do. And that segment really does help a lot of people out, guys, because people may have one or two styles of fishing or lures or baits that they're used to using. And when they hear the different options that we put out there that have been successful for us, it really does make a difference for some guys. So yeah, so we'll get into that and we'll have a good time with that as always. All right, so let's see. Just shoot through here real quick because I see Josh is in here getting that squared away for Darren Pearson. And some of you guys may be experiencing these issues and, just trying to work through it yourself. So it's always good to get active in the comment section whenever you're having any issues, whether it's with your boat, with your electronics, or maybe it's some type of technique. Or as you saw yesterday, Paul Gavinsky, member of the money team, he was out there trying to catch some fish in 50 feet of water with a jig is how he wanted to catch them. So he came to us and was like, hey, what are some other options I can try? We really hit him up with some good things, guys. And I think he's going to come back and say, well, yeah, that worked. I was able to get some of those fish to the boat. And I will be really interested in seeing what the results were. All right. So Josh says to Darren Pearson, Helix update 2.76 was supposed to stop the freezing issue. I would look at it at the supply voltage and make sure you are not dropping below 12 volts or it will freeze up. So yeah, that is definitely something, guys, where you want to make sure that you use the correct wire gauge. Make sure that your batteries and everything are up to par, because those electronics will start losing some of the, once that voltage starts dropping, then you'll notice that there'll be some type of glitches that will happen at times, depending on how much other usage and what other electronics or live wells, things like that, that you're using on the boat. So you definitely want to make sure you keep your batteries good. All right. And let me see. So Josh says, Darren Pearson, the 2.76 update stopped mine from freezing. Haven't had any issues since then. And so that is something that they did send out to a lot of people in it. And I saw that people were getting very good results with that update on there. So it's just something that we can kind of continue to work on, Darren Pearson. And that way, I'm pretty sure we'll get that taken care of. It doesn't sound like that's going to be a hard issue to resolve for you. All right, guys, let's see who else we have. Man, let me try to zoom through some of these comments because you guys are talking in there. That is always a very good thing. All right, so let's see. Oh man, let me skip down here real quick because we have a special guest in here. We have Gail at night. What is going on? I had to skip down here to go ahead and give you a shout out. She said, support me, MoneyBass via Cash App. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, she's doing some shout outs for me. She's in there. She is the number one moderator, guys. So she will get in there like whenever we have inappropriate messages, which does happen at times. I know some of you guys have seen some of those come through. So yeah, she's a moderator. She gets in there and she takes care of all of that stuff for me. And I have a few other moderators in there, but she is the number one. She really knows what she's doing when it comes to that. All right, Cowboy Jack says, I'm mostly a walleye, crappie, and ice fishing fisherman. Been following for the Humminbird tutorials and hanging with the cool guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. There we go. So yeah, speaking of that, I mean, I'm going to get back into those tutorials for you guys because I did see that there was a lot of interest in that. And that became one of the main things that people would come to this channel for. And really just about, if you can think of any topics or anything, if you search MoneyBass waypoints or MoneyBass casting rings, MoneyBass, or any type of feature that you're trying to figure out on your units, I probably have a video out there for it. If I don't, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram or in the comments and say, hey, this is what I'm trying to figure out or what I'm working on. And hey, I'll get that video dropped for you. And also, one of the features that I'm working on, guys, is I do have another view in here. And what I will eventually do is have another camera that will I will be able to do live tutorials for you guys during the live streams. So that's something that we'll add on too. And let me just test this real quick just to show you. So I'll be able to switch to another camera. So there's the other angle right there, guys. So, and with that, you'll be able to see the unit. I hit the camera, but so the unit will be kind of right here. So you guys will be able to see me, doing some live tutorials, dealing with waypoints, mapping, all of that good stuff, things that would definitely help you when you're out there on the water. So I do have that second camera, working on getting that set up, guys. And pretty much whenever you guys are showing support, joining the membership, sending those super chats that you see the people sending over during the live streams, all of that stuff goes back into assisting with the channel and assisting with tournament fees, things like that, and just helps me continue to bring that footage back to you guys. All right, and let's see. Darren Pearson says, I have a Optimax gel battery. Let me see. In a Mega Live, it hooks straight to the battery. Okay, so he has his hook straight to the battery. So he's still, I guess, working with Josh to get that issue taken care of. Yeah, guys, always feel free to drop that kind of stuff in the comment section, because you never know who's watching and who may have the answer to your questions. All right, and hold on, just all right, just looking to see what other comments, just make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so Mark Scott says, hey, Ryan, we definitely appreciate you and all you do. I have learned a lot from you and enjoy the channel. Yes, sir. Yes, and Mark Scott is a member of the money team. And guys, like I said, Mark has been out there killing it. I remember Mark sending me screenshots, and I mean, I think we kind of would go back and forth a little bit, and was helping getting his units fine-tuned over Instagram. And yeah, so I have a lot of screenshots from Mark Scott. He's out there killing it. He's crushing it. All right, Darren Pearson says, actually has hooked up is I have power panel, and power is coming from the battery to the power panel, and then make let me see. So this right here, I'll just go ahead and skip back past this, because I see Josh is in here helping him out. And if anybody else, has any information that can help him out, you can chime in too. All right, Deshaun Peck says, congratulations on 5K. Well deserved, sir. Many, many more to come. All right, really, really appreciate that. And guys, like I said, I'm here to assist everybody that's joining this community and helping us, reach these numbers and continue to grow. A lot of you guys have your own YouTube channels. Deshaun Peck is a YouTuber himself and a tournament fisherman. So make sure you guys check out his channel. He is a strong supporter of the channel also. So just wanted to shout him out. Make sure you guys check out his channel. So we're all here to get better and grow out there on the water. All right. And so if anybody is following along with the, I see we have somebody, Josh is helping Darren Pearson just go through a few steps that he can take, because he's experienced the same issue and he was able to get his resolved. So if you guys want to follow along with them, just check in and you see Josh Panyard and Darren Pearson. They're in there chopping it up, getting things taken care of. All right. Then Cowboy Jack, he says, at Darren, I used to have freezing issues with my H9 Ice Mega Live combo, only with the Helix 9 Ice. My other 9 and 2 Helix 10s never froze. The 1.176 fixed it, and now the release. Oh, they just released another. Okay, yeah, they did do another release for the Ice units 1.177. So yeah, like I said, guys, as you can see, whenever you have a question, there may be additional people that have a question also. So yeah, go ahead and chop it up in there, guys, because like I said, we're building a community. And I'll also have a Discord where we will be able to have our own. So even if it's not doing a live stream, you will be able to go into that Discord, and it's kind of like a forum where you can input information on different lakes, different boats, different things like that. So it'll be kind of like our own little area where we can get in there and share information and just help each other out with things, the same way that you see going on in the chat right now. All right. And then Darren Pearson, they're talking about those fuses and everything. And the other thing I want to mention about that, guys, in the description area of all of my videos, make sure you check those descriptions. Anytime that I'm able to find products or things that I think are that will be very useful for you guys, I do try to drop those links in there. And if there's any discounts involved, I drop those also. The other thing that I forgot to mention, right now, there is a discount, a 10% discount on Tacklewarehouse gift cards. I have a direct link in the description. Make sure you guys click on that link. It will send you straight to Tackle Warehouse. And anything that you purchase there, it does assist the channel. So it's just another way to show support for the channel and also assist you guys at the same time. So I do try to, put together win-win situations for us. And like I said, always check the description. The other thing with the weather changing, a product that I just recently purchased and I found that will be very useful is a NOCO boost. And basically what that does is if your battery drops low and you're out there and you're thinking you need to jump your battery because your starter battery has lost too much power, because some people like me, I run my electronics off of my starter battery also, and I have a Perco switch that connects those two to give me an extra jump. But in an instance where you may not have that set up and you need to have a jump, if you have that NOCO boost, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but that link is in there. You just connect that straight to your battery and it'll give you that jump that you need. And you can also charge your phone, other electronics and things like that with that. So it is a very good product. I would say just at least click that link and take a look at it and see if it's something that you could use. All right, then we have Tim Williams says, congratulations on the 5K. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We did it. We made it. I mean, we're keeping on pushing, guys. We hit that 5K mark and kept on rolling. All right. And then we have Darren Pearson. Darren Pearson says, I do have LED lights between the power panel and the Mega Live to turn it on and off. Yeah. So, oh, and also I have a link in the description for the power panel and a walkthrough of how I set up my electronics, guys, as well as set up my Mega Live system. I run a dedicated line to that. I have the fuse panel that I purchased from Amazon. I have the link directly for that. And I have an on-off switch that that was installed specifically for that live system. So the links to all of those items are down there. So if you guys are thinking about hooking up your systems, make sure you take a look in the description to get that information. All right, and let's see. Gail at Night, she says, become a MoneyBass member and gain access to perks. There we go, guys. Yeah, so just click that join button right below the video, and you will see the information regarding the membership. All right, and I see Josh is still in there putting in work. Then we have Ryan Potts. What is going on? Glad to have you back to the live stream. He says, congratulations. Really, really appreciate that. And let's see who else we have. All right, so we have Gail at Night. She's saying subscribe to, okay, and she put the link in there for Drysdale. Man, I'm telling you, Gail is killing it, guys. She's in there putting in work. So yes, you guys that are, whether you're a crappie fisherman or bass fisherman, he's out there telling jokes. I mean, having a good time on the water. So I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy his channel. And his channel is growing fast too, guys. So just make sure you check out his channel. Click that link and you can take a look at that. All right, and then we have Billy says, where is Chicken Hawk? Uh-oh, they're asking for the hawk. They want Chicken Hawk to come in. Let me just actually, guys, let me go ahead and send you a message because you guys were asking about Chicken Hawk yesterday too. I mean, you know Chicken Hawk will come in here and disrupt the show, but let me just check and see. Let me just check and see. Just bear with me real quick because I told him he had a few people asking about him yesterday, and I'll get to those links. I have a few links that I'll pull up, guys, and let me just take a look real quick because this chat is moving. You guys are very active in this chat, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting active in that chat. So what I'm going to do is let me just send him a quick message and see if he's going to come up. And then from there, I'm going to pull up the few links and just show you guys some things. So I think we'll have some fun with that. Just give me just a second. Give me just a second. All right. Yeah, just checking in with him. Let me see. All right, so we'll see what type of feedback I get on that. All right, so let me go through these messages real quick because I do want to make sure that I don't miss anybody that's may drop something that is beneficial to the live stream, and then maybe I can come back and try to catch up. But you guys are rolling. You guys are rolling in here. All right. Let me see. All right. So Cowboy Jack says, I'm mostly a walleye crappie fisherman. All right. So I already got that one. Okay. Hold on just a second. I lost my spot, guys. Lost my spot. All right. Here we go. Right here. All right, they're still in there putting in some work. All right, so Crappy Fishing with Drysdale says, fun times, proud of you, bro. All right, yeah. So yeah, those stories with Crappy Fishing with Drysdale, man. I mean, it's another one, but maybe I'll save a story for next time. And maybe, one time I'll do a live stream and then I'll have Drysdale come up here and we can talk about one or two stories from the past, because we have a few other good ones. We definitely had some good times. And now he's out there fishing with some of the guys that were actually in the Rob Benders Bass Club. And that was the bass club that I actually joined, guys. All right. And let me see. DP, he's in here talking about buying some lithium batteries. Who has those lithium batteries? All right. And then Gail at Night, she is saying, please hit that like button. So if you guys did not hit the like button, please make sure you do that. And my Instagram. So my Instagram, all this information is in the chat, guys. So if I'm skipping past some of these messages, you guys can get caught up in there. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get too far behind. And then that way, after I play this next clip, then we can hop right back into it. All right. So let's see. All right, the Cowboy Jack, Darren Pearson. I fat fingered the update numbers. The latest Humminbird sent me was 2.770. Okay, instead of 1.770. All right, so they're still in there working that out. So let me just okay, here we go. We have Cleveland Kemp. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that? Man, this is, hey, so this live stream, guys, we don't necessarily have a specific topic like we did before, but I'm having a good time because I'm having people in here that are bringing back memories. So this is CB Kemp. I know that's you out there, CB Kemp. All right, he says, I remember your first tournament at Lake Jackson. At Lake Jackson. You came a long way. Congratulations, man. I definitely have come a long way. So let me tell you about CB Kemp. So yeah, CB Kemp, I think maybe I fished with him on maybe my third or fourth tournament ever, something like that. So I did have experience with bank fishing, and I was doing a lot of striper fishing, not so much bass fishing. Once I started bass fishing, guys, tournament fishing, I showed up to my first tournament. I had 2 rods and 2 reels, and I probably had like a little small tackle box, guys. So I have one of my rods is a little spinning reel, a little Shakespeare reel, and the other one I think I had bought a lose. And actually, I still have that lose reel. That thing is, hey, I got to get another one. I have about 2 or 3 of those now because that thing has endured a lot. It's got beat up a lot and it's made it. But one of the things I remember about CB Kemp, he was up there doing his thing. He has actually won Angler of the Year 4 times, guys. He has won 4 Anglers of the Years with these with the Rob Benders Bass Club, which is not an easy thing to do because you're fishing against a lot of guys, a lot of good competitors, and we're hitting lakes in Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina. And I'm pretty sure whenever he was winning those Anglers of the Years, it was even more lakes back then because they were, going to a wider variety of states and lakes back then. But so we go to Lake Jackson and we're on the lake fishing and everything. So I'm casting, and I probably got hung up maybe like 3 times in a row. We fish for a little bit more. We're talking a little bit. I get hung up again. I cast into the trees and stuff like that. So he looks back at me and he says, man, you'll be an all right fisherman once you learn how to cast. And I was like, oh man, he called me out like that. But hey, it was a good time. It was all in love and fun and everything. So it was definitely a good time. And he is one of my mentors, guys. So as you can see, here we go. Right here, that is an Angler of the Year trophy, guys. And right here, you can kind of see, put my finger, that right there, that is another Angler of the Year trophy, guys. So I got my first one in 2019. I got another one in, 2021. And you guys know, your boy just got that 2022 Angler of the Year. Got that on lock too, guys. So, but it came with a lot of help from the guys that were in the club and just people throughout the years that have each taught me just little things that I was able to put in place, and it just helped me get better and better on the water. So, yes, this is showing appreciation for my subscribers, but it's also appreciation for everyone that has helped me grow and get to the point where I'm at now, guys. So that's the appreciation that this live stream is for. All right, so CB Kemp, really appreciate you checking into the live stream. All right, and then we have Cowboy Jack says, Derek Pearson, can you switch control heads? All right, so I'll skip these guys. They're in there putting in work, getting everything put together. And look at that. We got Vernon Neal stepping in there. He's helping them out, doing some troubleshooting. So you guys are doing some troubleshooting, some helping each other out with different lures and techniques on the lake. You guys are really getting active down there in the comment section. All right, then we have Living Outdoors. Wait a second. Living Out Loud, the podcast. All right, well, congratulations, MoneyBass. All right, really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. All right, and then Gail at Night, make sure you check out her messages. She's dropping some little tips and things like that in the comment section. She is the #1 moderator, so always make sure you take a look at Gail at Night's messages in the comments, guys. All right, and we have, all right, so Gail at Night, she dropped congratulations on hitting over 5K subscribers. Yes, guys, really, really appreciate that. All right, and then she dropped another link for Crappie Fishing with Drysdale. And like I said, guys, I like to support other YouTubers, other content creators, other fishermen. So make sure you guys click on those links, check out their channels. Make sure you definitely check out Crappie Fishing with Drysdale. You know, we want to get those numbers up there. And like I said, guys, he has a very good channel, real entertaining. He's out there catching fish, and he says, what is it? Any day. What is it? any day that ends with, I mean, I'll let him say it, but I mean, it's a good day for crappie fishing. Something that's part of it. So I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, he has his saying and everything. So it's nice, guys. All right. And let's see. Venom Neal using all but one of the 5 ports. All right. So they're still in there putting in work. I'm just trying to get through these comments real quick, guys, so I don't leave anybody out. But you guys are rolling. All right. Okay. So I see I'm almost caught up. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Now this is something right here, guys. So check this one out. He said, Money, we had down imaging looking good on 455 when we were on Lanier. Had some good looking screenshots.
Yes, sir.
That is the truth, guys. So I've been running my down imaging on, I believe it was like the 800 setting. He showed me how I can set that setting on 455 and make those images pop in that color palette. So guys, that is definitely going to be a tutorial coming up for you guys. So you definitely want to stay tuned with that. And even if you're running other systems, I'm running Humminbird, so that's what I'm referring to. But whenever you see these images that we are able to get with these Humminbird systems, it'll kind of give you an idea of what you want to try to duplicate with your systems also. All right. Uh-oh, guys, we have Maggie, the substitute teacher. She is checking into the live stream, a big time supporter of the channel. She is one of the biggest contributors to the channel too, guys. And she's not even a fisherman. Maggie has a cooking channel. So she does a lot of basically cooking dishes that you may be used to eating, but she substitutes. And as you see, Maggie, the substitute teacher, she is teaching you how to substitute the unhealthy ingredients or unhealthy foods with the healthy choices that can help you out, because it will help you out with I guess food allergies, and I can't remember the other thing, but she had a real good live stream today, guys, where she had someone that went through and gave some real good health tips. So I was watching some of that, but yeah, so definitely check out her channel. You never know what you might find out. You might see your favorite meal on there where she can spruce it up and have it to where you can eat a little bit more of it, because it's now a healthy choice instead of that unhealthy stuff that some of us grab whenever we're at gas stations and stuff like that, getting ready for tournaments. All right. And let's see, Vernon Neal, they're still working on getting that system set up. All right. And then she dropped C219 Troll. She dropped his info down in there. So yeah, make sure you guys check those links out. So he is the crappie fisherman, and he is putting in some weight on those crappie on the boats and winning some tournaments, guys. All right. So we have Gail at Night giving a shout out. Gives another shout out. All right. And guys, guess what we have here? This is what I was talking about. We have the sponsor of tonight's live stream. Let's see if she can, if Living Out Loud, the podcast, can stay in that position. So celebrate good times. All right. So what that means, guys, you see that banner that is scrolling down at the bottom. So what we do is announce the sponsor of the live stream. And it is now Living Out Loud, the podcast. So let me go down here and change this. Hold on one second. Just change this out real quick. So Paul Gavinsky, really, really appreciate it. He is a member of the money team. And let me just change this out to, let me see, Living Out Loud, the podcast. So if you could, make sure you guys go and check out that YouTube channel, Living Out. Bear with me, updating this real quick, just doing a little bit of work. Podcast. All right, is now the sponsor of the live stream. Really, really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Hold on just a second, guys. I mean, when I have to put in work sometimes, you know, I kind of click on the wrong button or something like that every now and then. So let me change that out. And let me just check something real quick. All right. 1 second. Living Out Loud, the podcast. All right. So really, really appreciate the support of the channel. Goodness gracious, guys. Let me do it one more time. Just bear with me, guys. So basically what I'm doing is that banner that you guys see strolling across the bottom of the live stream. I'm just updating that. And sometimes I'll have different information in there, like information that you can contact me with my Instagram, different things like that. But it is also in the comment section. So you guys can always pull that up in there. All right, so let me see if I can get it this time, guys. All right, there we go. Now hit that button. There we go. Living Out Loud, the podcast. There you see it scrolling right across the bottom. That is the sponsor of this live stream. Really, really appreciate the support of the channel. And now let me go back through here and try to find where I was at in the comment section. All right, so we have Gail at Night. Like I said, she is in there putting in work, guys. All right, so Billy says that NOCO is money. I own 2 of them. Whoa. All right, so that's what I was saying, guys. Things like that, whenever I find products that I see can be very useful, then I put links in the description. And if there are any discounts involved, what that NOCO does is basically it is a booster, or you can use that to jump your car, your boat, or just any type of equipment, and you can charge your phone and other electronics from it. So it is definitely something to consider, guys. The link is in the description. So just take a look at it. You know, if it's something that you think you can use, I would definitely consider getting it, especially whenever we're getting into the colder months where, you know, we start having problems with our batteries and things like that a little bit more. All right. And let's see. So Vernon Neal, he is still in there hanging out, working on that unit. And we have Cajun Rob checking in. Congrats on 5K, rolling like a boss. That's right. Rolling like a boss. We are out here doing our thing, growing, getting bigger, bringing more information to you guys. All right. And let's see who else we have in here. All right, so it looks like they may have figured a little something out in the comments with that issue they were having with that unit. All right, and we have Doug Hayes. What's going on, Doug Hayes? He says, what do you think about NPFL going to 100K for first place? Whoa, I think winning $100,000 for a fishing tournament is a lot of money. That's what I think about going to 100K. Looks like they may be around for good. Glad they're making it work. Yes, I mean, it's always a good thing. I mean, and that payout sounds pretty good. Are you thinking about fishing it? Anybody thinking about fishing the NPFL? What I'm going to be looking into, guys, is the BFL. So that's what I'm going to be fishing next year, guys. I told you that I was going to be looking around at some scheduling and things like that. So that is something that I'm going to be interested in. And the lakes that we are going to be fishing are Lake Lanier, Lake St. Clair, Oconee, West Point, and back to Lake Lanier. So I will definitely be bringing that footage to you guys. And if any of you guys are fishing any tournament trails or anything like that, drop that down in the link. I mean, in the comment section. Is anybody here going to be fishing any BFLs? Because definitely we can exchange some, you know, some results and things like that whenever that tournament season gets started. So I think the first one that I'll be fishing is in February. I believe it's in February whenever I'll be getting started with that. All right. And let's see, Bassident says, congratulations. All right. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. And we have Harry stepping back in here. What's going on, Harry? I don't know what's going on with Chicken Hawk, man. I think he's hiding. All right. And then Texas Nuke 2010 says, money, what's good? What's going on, Texas Nuke 2010? He's out there in the land of the big fish. catching those big ones. I know he's out there flipping those what is big brush hogs and things like that, catching those big Texas fish. All right, then Harry says DP getting busy this evening. That's right, DP is in there getting his units fixed. All right, and then let's see who else we have. We have Crappy Fishing with Drysdale. He says, thanks for the love, bro. Definitely do a collab live stream. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna put it together. And the best days to go fishing. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now, this is what I'm talking about. He says the best days to go fishing are the ones that end in Y. Let's go get them. There you go. That's an intro right there, guys. That is an intro. You got to check it out. You got to hear how he says it, though. He's the only one that can say it the right way. All right. And then we have Greg H. He says, congrats, MoneyBass. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Uh-oh, guys. We have, and I'll go ahead and cut to the clips that I was talking about because we have a new sponsor. Look at this. We have AV to the 7th power checking in. Really, really appreciate it. And it looks like AV has now bumped the previous sponsor. So I have to go in and put a little work in again, guys. So now let me pull up this banner. As you see, whoever submits the highest super chat, cash app, super sticker, all those good things to support the channel, that is the person for the sponsor of the live stream for that evening. I do not have any MoneyBass sponsors technically, guys. My sponsors are you guys, the guys that contribute to the show. And this is how I show appreciation for you guys. I give you guys your shout outs, have the banners and things like that set up for you. And if you have a YouTube channel like AV to the 7th power does, you guys need to go and check out her channel for more reasons than one. But she does a channel where she does I guess things that like motivational type stuff, and she does reviews on different cases and things like that come up in the legal system. So she has a few different topics that she covers, but I mean, it's definitely something worth checking out. And she does like reviews and things like that, guys. So yeah, you want to go and check out that channel. Let me just tell you that you want to go check out that channel. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up this banner real quick and just change this out. So that was kind of quick, guys. That was kind of quick. Let me go in here. So Living Out Loud, really, really appreciate the contribution to the channel and the support. So now we are going to kick this over to AV to the 7th power. And like I said, guys, now this is the perfect segue into something that I wanted to show you guys. All right, 7th power. All right, and hopefully AV is still in the chat because it's a little after 9 o'clock now, so we're rolling. But yeah, I hopefully AV's still in the chat. I want her. Oh shoot, guys, I keep messing this up. All right, so let me focus on getting this banner correct because I want to get this correct for the new sponsor of the live stream, AV2. B like that. B 7th power. Hold on one second. 7th power. All right, there we go. So now let me just update that. All right, there you go, guys. So now you see that banner scrolling down there, and we have the new sponsor of the live stream is AV to the 7th power. All right, so now I see we have quite a few comments in here. Let me just look and see how far behind I am. Oh man, you guys are really doing your thing down there. I was almost there, but I do want to get to this clip, guys, because like I said, we've been rolling. So let me share my screen. Hold on one second. Let me just get something ready and show you guys two things. So I have a few clips that I want to play. So I think you guys will find this kind of interesting. Let me see. So just have to go to my videos. I'm gonna pull up one or two things that I wanted to show to you guys. All right, let's see. Where can I find that one at? Okay, I think I got it, guys. All right, just bear with me. There we go. I got it. I got it. All right, bring this up. All right, so basically what I'm going to do now, guys, is just share something on my screen. Just make sure I get the volume right and everything. All right, here we go. All right, So got that. All right, and one other thing I need to get ready. So we'll do this first because I think this will be you guys. Hold on. Let me stop that. Rewind it back to the beginning. Share the screen real quick. Stop screen. Share. Just a little bit of behind the scenes work, guys. All right, share the screen. Pull that up, and what is the title of that? Chat links. All right, just bear with me, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working. A deeper legal. Okay. All right, here we go. Share. All right. So now, something that I do, guys, as you see that is happening with my channel currently is I support other YouTube content creators also, and they support me. So let me just pull this up and share the screen. There we go. So can you guys see that right there? Let me pull that right up there. And actually, let me do it like that. All right, there we go. So here we go. That is AV, guys. And like I said, you definitely want to check out her channel for more reasons than one. I mean, she has some great content, guys. And I mean, you just want to check out her channel. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. She does show support for the channel, guys. And let me just move this out of the way. And here we go.
MoneyBass, he says, good work. This wouldn't have happened if they were on a fishing trip, right? Just nice, chill fishing. Guys, go check out MoneyBass. He has a fishing channel. It's nice and chill over there. My favorite short that MoneyBass has put out is his name is MoneyBass, right? You guys remember that 50 Cent song? I get money. It was a short he had. He was on a boat, no socks on, threw out a line, was catching a fish, and you just see this man with no shoes on pulling up a fish. I thought it was the best thing ever. And you just hear that song, I get money. And I was just like, oh, this is such a brilliant short. Shout out to MoneyBass.
All right, so there we go, guys. So that is the shout out. So hearing that shout out, doesn't it kind of make you want to know what she's talking about? I mean, she makes it sound so good, so interesting. And I was telling you guys about the shorts a little earlier. So let me go ahead and share the screen because I know you want to see it. I know you want to see what I'm talking about. Has anybody seen what she's referring to already and pretty much know what it is? All right, so just bear with me. Let me go ahead and get that set up. Share my screen once again. All right, so I was a little quicker with it that time, guys. All right, so let's share the screen. All right, there we go. Does that look familiar to anybody? Has anybody seen that? So let's just go ahead and take a look and see what she was referring to. All right. That's it. All right. So yeah, I mean, she gave an amazing intro to that little clip. Kind of made me look at it in a different way. I mean, she was telling details about it that I forgot about being out there with no shoes on and all that kind of stuff, making things happen. But I had a great day. That was a great day out on the lake. So I had to, kind of put it out there in a way that I think you guys could appreciate it. And for people that aren't necessarily fishermen, I don't think she is a fisherman. And some of the other people that are in the comments that have subscribed to the channel that are now watching, it's kind of expanding outside of the fishing industry, guys. So we're growing, we're getting bigger. Things are coming, things are happening. So just kind of putting in work, guys. So like I said, I really, really appreciate everybody that is continuing to support the channel and, just help things to continue to grow. All right. And then we have Harry talking about practice. He says, you putting in work, practice. Yeah, man, talking about practice. All right. And then there is the link to a supporter of the channel, Living Out Loud, the podcast. So make sure you guys take a look at that YouTube channel, guys. Supporter of the MoneyBass channel. All right. Then we have Steve Ray. What is going on? Haven't seen you in a second. Or were you here last night? I think you were here last night at the other live stream. All right, such an awesome channel, Ryan. Always enjoy the upbeat, fun vibe and the positivity. Yes, sir. Glad I found MoneyBass and always look forward to tuning in and supporting the channel. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And yes, Steve is definitely active on the live streams, but in the comments on the videos, you'll find Steve in there on just about every video and putting in some great information. Uh-oh, guys, look who we have. We have Rick Patterson. Now, Rick Patterson is a member of the Patreon, supporting the channel. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, Rick Patterson. So yeah, Rick Patterson is a member of the Patreon, and that is just another way to support the channel, guys. I told you that we do have the Patreon. We also have the membership set up, and as you guys have been asking, the merch is set up. Let me know. Give me some feedback on that merch, guys. The link is right down below where you can see the hoodies, hats, t-shirts, a few other things down there. And I have something for the ladies. So I kind of set up some things because, like I said, this channel is growing, guys. It's getting bigger and our audience is kind of expanding. All right. And then we have, guys, look what we have. We have a new sponsor to the live stream. We have Gail at Night stepping up. She is now the sponsor of the live stream. And guys, Gail at Night does have a YouTube channel also. So make sure you go and check out Gail's channel. She does talk about some hot topics, things like that. A very entertaining and interesting channel, guys. All right, so now I have to go in here and do a little work again. Let me pull up this banner and just give it a quick update to Gail at Night. She is supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. I mean, and definitely she supports the channel in more ways than one. You guys can see that she is definitely getting active down in the comment section. So always a strong supporter of the channel. I really appreciate the work that you do, Gail. All right, so Gail at Night. So now let me see. I think I did that a little bit quicker that time. Got it right. All right, there we go. Special sponsor of the stream, Gail at Night. And like I said, make sure you guys check out Gail at Night's channel. Really appreciate all that you do, Gail. Really appreciate it. All right, and let me just see these comments, guys. They're moving kind of fast. So I got to hop back in here and get caught up. So Gail at Night, who is this? She's shouting out AV's channel. So there is the link to AV. So yeah, guys, go ahead and click on that link and subscribe to that channel. I mean, she is a big time supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. All right, look at Harry. What is Harry talking about? BFL, big flipping limb. I wish you good luck in the upcoming season. Come on, Harry. Come on. All right, I'll let everybody in on the joke. So big flipping limb. What Harry is referring to is I did fish a tournament earlier this year where it didn't really go so well for me. And Harry was just loving it, and definitely Chicken Hawk. He was loving it too. So I came back and I didn't really have a good report for you guys, but I had a little something to report. So while I'm fishing, guys, it was a tough day out on the water. Wasn't getting well. I had my bites, but the fish came off. So it was just one of those type of days. So I had zero fish in the boat. So finally I'm out there and I'm throwing a shaky head, and I throw it, and I'm just kind of fishing it back to the boat. And bam, I have a little bit of resistance on there. It didn't really hit it hard. Just kind of just had a little resistance. So I knew it was a little something on there. So I went ahead and set the hook. And, I had to set the hook with a little bit of oomph to it because I didn't want this fish to get away. So now I'm reeling this thing back to the boat, and I'm telling my co-angler, get the net. I'm going to need some help on this one. So he gets the net and he comes running up. And then I was like, I still haven't got it to the boat yet. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to flip it. So it's getting closer and closer to the boat. And it hasn't come up or anything yet. So I'm reeling, and I'm thinking I need to get its head out of the water so I can, get that momentum and flip that thing onto the boat. So as I'm reeling, I get it up to the top of the water, and it's a stick. It's a stick, guys. I was sitting there fighting that fish, man. Fighting that stick. It looked like it was oak. So, does oak at least give me a half a point or something? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just a pine pine tree branch or anything. It was actually an oak branch. So do I get any points for that? So that is what Harry is talking about. So yeah, I was out there doing some stick fishing, guys, during the tournament. All right. So Cajun Rob Fishing says BFLs are a blast. I fished mountain and volunteer divisions and Toyota Central. Uh-oh. All right. So Cajun Rob is out there doing a little something. All right. And then Gail says, please be sure to click the like button. Yes, guys, I really appreciate that. That does definitely make a difference and support the channel. All right. And Gail is dropping some other good information in here for you guys. All right. And then we have Living Out Loud Outdoors says, give me my sponsorship spot back. Living Out Loud Outdoors podcast. Make sure you guys support that channel. And Gail at Night has dropped the link to the Living Out Loud Outdoor. I keep saying outdoors. Somebody has an outdoors channel that comes in here. I don't see him in here right now, but it is Living Out Loud, the podcast. Let me get it right. Let me put some respect on it. Living Out Loud, the podcast is now back to being the sponsor. So I believe that is 2 super chats. So that pops you back into the first spot. So guys, let me go ahead and pull this up and, just put in a little work real quick and just change this banner. And I have another clip that I'm going to pull up and show you guys. Just give me a second. Let me just update this banner real quick, and then I'll pull up this other clip. All right. So we have Living Out Loud, the podcast. All right, there we go. I'm getting good at it, guys. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting it going. There we go. Let's see. Let me make sure I got it updated. Click it in there. There we go. Living Out Loud, the podcast. Really appreciate the support of the channel. All right, and let's hop back in these comments real quick. All right, guys, let me pull up another clip. And this one isn't a short, but I want to see if anyone happens to know who this person is that I'm about to pull up. And let me hop in here real quick. All right, and just drop that down real quick. So Living Out Loud, the podcast. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, let me share my screen again. Just make sure I have this queued up. All right, there we go. All right, share my screen. So I'm going to pull this up, and then I want to see if anyone in the chat knows who these 2 people are that I'm pulling up on the screen. All right, let's see. Share screen. All right, here we go. All right, there we go, guys. Let me pull this up for you. Share screen. All right, does anybody, I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom of the chat and just see, does anybody know who these 2 people are that are on the screen? Let's see. What do you guys think? All right, just giving you guys just a few seconds to see if anybody knows who these gentlemen are that are on the screen. And then I'll play the clip, and then we can kind of talk about it just a little bit. Because your partner MoneyBass is out there in the, well, we normally say these YouTube streets, but I'm out here on those lakes. Maybe we can say it that way. All right, there we go. We have Josh. Josh is kicking in, and he says Bass Geek. Yep, that's on the left, and Cal Welcher is on the right. So Cal Welcher, he fishes the elites. All right, so shout out to Cal Welcher. Now let's go ahead and see what Cal and Bass Geek have to do with MoneyBass. Let's check it out and see.
Yeah. Revisit in June. But anyway,
exactly.
So I went to Lake Lanier for a couple days before the Classic, and I seen MoneyBass there. I've actually seen him at a couple small little local lakes in the area. I've seen him quite a few times now. But the day after I seen him, we went out there and smacked him. I mean,
is that where the picture of the 2?
The big spot, 2 5-pound spots. Yeah. I mean, we smacked them that day, caught them good. But anyways, I want to go back up there pretty soon, actually, because it was pretty dang fun. I want to go up there and bedfish for some of them big spots, actually. I don't know if they all spawn out too deep to really see them well, even though I know you can see down 10, 12 feet there. No problem. I've heard those spots spawn in like 18 to 20 over there a good bit of the time. I want to catch them about that deep and then be like 5 pounds. So that's what I want to happen. So I really probably will go back up there in the next couple of weeks, honestly, because that was really fun. But the Mega Live 1.150 update, I haven't.
All right, there we go, guys. So you guys are, let's see what you have to say in the comment section. Let's see who knows who that was. So obviously Josh got it right. Yeah, so he said Bass Geek and Cal Welcher. That is correct. So like I said, guys, as you see, I'm out here supporting these other content creators because we are a small community out here and just want to see everybody be successful. So I'm out here in these YouTube streets and also on these lakes. So yes, I've met Cal Welcher a few times. The first time was on, I won't say the lake. He always refers to it as the small local lake. So that is where I first met him at. And we talked a little bit, I mean, great guy. So the next time that I can't remember the second time that I met him, but I did meet him again on Lake Lanier. I was coming off the lake and I think he was coming off the lake too. So he was out there with Hunter. That's his wife. So they were finishing up and actually heading to the Classic, to Lake Hartwell at the time. So yeah, so that was another time where I met him. So yeah, I'm out here, meeting some people, doing some things, having some fun out here, guys, and bringing footage back to you guys of the things that I meet. But I didn't get any footage with Kyle. Maybe I'll get some the next time I see him. All right, and let's see. So we have Harry. Harry says,
"Yes, sir."
All right, Bass Geek and Welcher. All right, so you guys know your fishermen and the YouTubers. All right, my opinion. What's going on? My opinion now. My opinion. He is always active down in the comment section. So we have some great times. I mean, some great comments. So I have fun reading the things that he has to say. All right, then we have Rick Patterson, member of the Patreon, supporting the channel strong. He says Bass Geek and Cal Welcher also. All right, so yeah, so you guys know who those guys were. All right, so that is a good thing. All right, so yeah, so that was just another clip I wanted to show you guys. And all of this to me is just part of this progression of reaching that 5,000 subscriber mark. And from now, I mean, if you guys take a look at the subscriber count, once I hit that 5,000 mark, it just kept moving. So we're moving pretty good. So we'll see how long it takes to hit that 7,500 mark. So yeah, make sure you guys are sharing the videos and letting other people know about the channel so that we can continue to grow. And as I grow, more opportunities will come for you guys also, because I'm going to remember these names, these people that I'm seeing now, whether it's 1 year from now, 2 years from now. I remember that you guys were riding with me whenever I was getting things going, and we were making things happen back at the 5,000 subscriber mark. All right, and let's see who else we have coming in here. So want to give a shout out to Living Out Loud, the current sponsor of the live stream. And look at this, guys. We have a new member. We have Joseph checking in. All right, so Joseph has been active down in the comment section also. And I believe you had sent me a message earlier. I think, was that you that sent me a message earlier? And like I said, I don't know what platform it was on. I get these things mixed up sometimes, whether it was Instagram, Facebook, something like that, maybe. But I wasn't able to find the message after I had pulled it up and it went off my screen. All right, and then we have Cajun Rod Fishing says, "What's up, JB?" All right, there we go. So yeah, so guys are getting acquainted in here. I mean, we're getting some connections. Guys may be fishing the same lakes, fishing the same tournament trails in the same areas, things like that. So yeah, just you guys can have conversations in the comment section too. And like I said, I will be putting together that Discord so that guys can, we can have something even whenever I'm not completing a live stream or have a video. It'll be some place where it'll have some forums for us to be able to connect and just share information about different topics. All right, then Harry says, "I enjoy the hawk, but not necessarily to hang out on the channel. Appreciate all the work you do, all the work you put in. Good info mixed in with good times." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is correct.
Yes,
so,
sir.
yeah, we always try to have a good time over here. All right, and then let's see, what is this right here? Okay, so she dropped that link for the for anybody that's interested in becoming a member of the Money Team. All right, look who we have checking in. We have Tristan Jones. Congrats, MoneyBass. All right, really appreciate you coming in and checking out the channel. All right, and let's see, we're almost caught. Well, nah, we're not almost caught up, guys. You guys are getting active and supporting the channel. Like I said, it's always a good thing for you guys to get active in the comment section. It really kind of spices up the live streams. And then whenever we have those topics, man, we're in here having a good time, having a lot of laughs and everything in here, guys. So even though there's people in here that have differences of opinions on different topics that we bring up, guys, but the way that we do it here, I mean, it's still in fun. So you can express your side, this person expresses their side, and then we kind of get in there, mix it up a little bit, and then, you know, I mean, I'm always right, so you know, I mean, it's always good to know. I'm just joking, but yeah, you guys may, you know, you present your side, the other side, and then, you know, most of the time I will be kind of in the middle and just kind of, you know, present the good and bad from both sides of it, and then just kind of let you guys decide, you know, what you can take away from it. So yeah, always having a good time with that. All right, and then let's see who else we have. We have Joseph says, all about the support, way stronger with help than alone in this world. Keep the tribe strong. There we go. That is exactly what I'm talking about. And like I said, if anybody has questions or anything like that, always make sure you drop those down in the comment section. And even if it's not a live stream, if you drop something in a comment section on any of the videos, the subscribers are always active in there reading those comments. So if it's not something that I respond to or that I can answer, then I can always go back and well, one of the subscribers can go back and maybe drop some info in there that can help you out. All right, Harry says MoneyBass is short for all his spare. Let me see. MoneyBass is short for all his spare money goes to on bass fishing or electronics and boats, most like us. Yeah, that's right. I mean, this does get kind of expensive, guys. So yeah, so all of the support that comes into the channel, it is put to a good cause, meaning getting info, footage, stuff like that back to you guys on the channel, and supporting going to the different tournaments. And I plan on fishing the BFLs next year, guys. So I'm not sure what other tournaments I will be doing at this point. I just have to see what will fit into the schedule, because I, you know, of course, I'll be out there pre-fishing and things like that. So I have to take that into consideration. So that is what I'm looking at. All right, and then Gail, she liked that short, that I get money short. All right, I get money. That was a dope short. Yeah, so I mean, I got some good feedback on that. So a lot of people did like that short. All right, and then there is the thing I was telling you guys about earlier, the 10% off gift cards from Tacklewarehouse. You guys definitely want to take advantage of that, because as other sales come up, if you stack that with that 10% gift card, then, you know, you can get a deeper discount if you stack those gift cards with the current discounts that are out or will be coming out. All right, and then let's see, I have to go, but check your Cash App. Let me see what is going on with the Cash App. So yeah, guys, I'm still getting all this stuff set up and rolling. So let me just check and see, and hopefully I have this stuff set up correctly so that I can see certain stuff in here. Hold on one second, guys. Let me see. All right, so I think a message came in here. I am not really sure how to check. Okay, there we go. Okay, I can kind of see it. Just give me a second, guys, because it looks like someone did hop in here in this Cash App. So I definitely want to acknowledge anyone that does support the channel. All right. So we have Gail at Night hopping in on the Cash App. All right. So let me stop the show real quick. I did not know that had came in here.
Yes, sir.
And I have another one that came from Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Goodness, guys. Okay, so I'm in here rolling. I'm having some Cash Apps coming in and not really sure how to keep up with all of these things. All right, so let me just check something real quick, because I know Gail at Night was in here getting active a little earlier, 12:17. Is Gail at Night the new sponsor of the live stream? Is that the case? All right, guys, I need to get better at this. So now I think Gail at Night may be 15, 16. Yeah, Gail at Night. She is now the new sponsor of the live stream with that Cash App. All right, so let me get in here and do a little bit more work. Really, really appreciate it. So, I mean, she's supporting the channel, guys. She is not even a fisherman, but I mean, she sees the value in the channel, and I mean, I really, really appreciate that. So let me go in here and just change that up real quick. And that is Gail at Night. And as you guys saw, I made her a moderator for the channel, because she is really familiar with going in here and you know, and shouting out you guys. If you have a YouTube channel, she's putting those links in there. So she's in here really supporting the channel. So I really, really appreciate the work that Gail at Night does. But she's heading out because I know there is another live stream that she had to get to. But yeah, she is definitely very active in these YouTube streets, guys. All right, so I just updated that the banner down at the bottom. There you go. So now we have Gail at Night is the new sponsor of tonight's live stream. All right, guys. So we're having some fun with it as always, dropping some good information. All right. And let's see. There she goes. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. She's putting these links in here. So if you guys have YouTube channels, she's putting links in there. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see that information in the chat. So she's in there getting busy. But yeah, she has stepped out. I do have one or two other moderators, but Gail at Night, I mean, she handles that thing like a pro. All right. So Harry says, you are a good sport, Money. You will get revenge on the BFL this year. Yes, I will have to get revenge because that stick fish that I caught during that last BFL was not a good look. That was not a good look. All right. Then we have Darren Pearson says, yeah, Ryan, I remember that. What did it weigh? In 3 pounds. Come on, man. Why it has to be a 3-pound branch that I caught? A 3-pound stick fish. That was probably about it, about a 3-pounder. Because man, I thought I had a good one. All right. And then Vernon says, 3-pounders are the worst. Yes, sir. It sure is the worst, especially when I knew I had to come back and kind of report to you guys and let you know what type of, activities I was doing out there on the lake. All right. Then Harry says, with all the cash coming in, TargetLock should be arriving soon. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that TargetLock yet. We'll see. All right. Then Josh says at Harry, yeah, he got to see it firsthand on my boat when we were out on Lake Lanier. So yeah, more than likely, I think he's talking about that setup of those electronics. And yeah, he was out there doing his thing. He had that down imaging dialed in. All right. Harry says, how is DP doing? How do you like it, Josh? And do you have Mega 360 as well? Yes, sir. He definitely had that Mega 360 and he was doing his thing out there. He says, yep, Harry, I have both. Love them both. Got the 1-2 punch. That definitely is a 1-2 punch. And then Cajun Rob says, my man Basket. Yes, sir. That is who I had up there. So yeah, I'd hop down here just a little bit. Let me just skip right past that real quick, guys. But just want to give another quick shout out to Rick Patterson, member of the Patreon, strong supporter of the channel. Really, really appreciate that. All right, then we have Vernon Neal. You're like the Jeffersons. You're moving on up in the fishing industry. Man, I'm kind of inching. I'm inching up a little bit here and there, man. Just trying to have a little bit of fun. And I mean, it makes it more fun to come here and share all the experiences with you guys. And, come back to the live streams, pull you guys up and all that good stuff. But man, time is rolling. Man, I did not realize we have been going for almost 2 hours, man. It's been almost 2 hours. So that is pretty much well, let me see. I think I had another clip. Let me think what that other clip was. Let me just take a look real quick, see if you guys want to see that. So we had that one. Yeah. I think following up with you guys in these super chats, seeing you guys talk a little trash. I think that's a little more fun. All right. So Darren Pearson says, yes, I have the 360. Let me just try to get caught up in these real quick. All right, so let's see. My opinion says I had to go back to my alias. Gonna enjoy my hat. Wait a minute. What kind of hat did you get? All right, then Harry says, just like you remembered me with the Helix 10. Yeah, I guess so that's the person who has that Helix 10 right here, Darren Pearson. He says, yes, I remember you. So yeah, y'all are good down there talking about that. DP, I have the Mega 360 and we'll be putting on Mega Live. Put the Mega Live on this winter. Yep, shout out to Harry. He got that Mega Live, so he's joining the electronics game, guys. He's stepping it up. All right, then he says, not you, DP. It was MoneyBass who left me out hanging with the Helix. All right, guys. Guys, wait a minute. We have Joshua B. Fishing stepping into the live stream. Got to give a big shout out. He is one of the biggest supporters and contributors to the channel. You guys see that logo right there? That fish with MoneyBass in there with those 2 S's in bass, the $2 all that. Very nice logo. Your partner, John B. Fishing, is the one who put that together for me. Really appreciate it. I mean, it is going a long ways. And if you take a look down at the merch, that logo is now on the merch. I have it on the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats. I think it's a few other things down there. And then also, as you guys see, we have some ladies checking into the live streams now. So I put some ladies apparel down there too. So just kind of expanding, trying to put a little something out there for everybody. But everybody, check out Joshua B. Fishing's YouTube channel. He is a kayak fisherman. He fishes tournaments in his kayak, and he runs Humminbird Electronics. He also has that Mega Live system, so he's out here making it work. And also, Joshua, were you able to, I know at one point you had some glitches or something going on with your Mega Live. If you got that taken care of, just drop that comment down there to let me know. If not, just kind of put the issue that you were having in the comment section. And that way, if there's somebody in the comments that experienced the same thing, maybe they can help you out and let you know how they were able to resolve that issue. But yeah, definitely support Joshua B. Fishing's YouTube channel. He is a very strong contributor and supporter of the MoneyBass channel and the Money Team, guys. Really appreciate it. All right, Harry says money is not in the middle. He is the one who stirs the pot. Come on, man. Seems like you may have been getting some inside info from somebody. Thank you, DP. Looking forward to learn how to use 360 and my style of fishing. Yep. So that 360 is I mean, it's a beast out there on the water. And actually, there's a lot of people who prefer that Mega 360 over the live imaging. And I'm kind of liking the live imaging thing. The 360, I mean, it can stand its ground on its own. It can do its thing. But for me, I like that that live imaging. All right, Harry says, meeting the Hawk on Logan Martin tournament. Got an invitation for you on Lake Cumberland in 2023. Oh, and guys, so I mean, we'll have to see, Harry. I mean, you see Chicken Hawk does that talking, but we'll have to see if he actually will show up. But this is the thing, guys. We have a big open tournament that will be coming up next year in April, I believe. But I will give you guys some more info on that once we get a little closer to it. So if you guys want to come down, it will be a very big open tournament on Lake West Point. I don't want to say, I know it's in April, but don't want to give the wrong date right now. So I'll come back on maybe the next live stream and have some more information for it. But it's generally going to be maybe 100 boats or more is what we're looking at getting for that tournament. So it's going to be a very nice turnout. So if anybody wants to come and participate in that, that is something that is in the making. And we will start back getting, and it's basically the Rod Bender's Bass Club homecoming tournament. So it was a really big event. COVID kind of slowed things down a little bit whenever that came up, but it's time to get back rolling, guys. So that tournament is coming up. All right. So now we have Darren Pearson says, I am a power fisherman. So the 360 and the Mega Live helps me out. I find the structure with the 360 and then look and see if any fish, basically see the fish with the Mega Live. All right. So yes, that is a good way to do that 1-2 punch with that. All right. And look who we have here, guys. We have a new member of the Money Team. We have Joseph. He has just joined the Money Team this evening. And let's see what Joseph has to say. He says, Darren, that's where it's at. Using multiple tools to really know if it's worth your time to stop and beat the brakes off of them. Come on, man. Not beating the brakes off of people. Can't we all just get along? Can't we just get along? All right. Then Harry says, calling me Gary. That's an inappropriate comment, Money. I thought we were tighter than that. Yeah, man. I slip up in there every now and then, man. It was just a little slippy slip. All right. So Cajun Rob says, Lake Cumberland, my backyard. What's going on with that? That's what I'm talking about, guys. So now look how we have just made another connection. So, but I think Harry may be a little ways away from Lake Cumberland, because I think he was saying that is the meeting point from where we're at down here, down south, and where he's at up north. So, but yeah, so we got Cajun Rob, but Cajun Rob, Lake Cumberland, I thought Louisiana down there in Nolens would be your backyard with Cajun Rob fishing. All right, but good deal. All right, and then we have Darren Pearson says, Ryan, you need to make unlimited edition with your merchandise at 5K on it. All right, that'll work. I might have to come out with a 5K edition, guys. So we'll see. All right. And then we have Harry. Harry also says we'll be down there in April for a couple of weekends. Cajun. All right. So there we go. So yeah, I mean, you guys can drop your Instagram, stuff like that. So if you guys wanted to, you know, kind of figure out how you can get in contact with each other, because like I said, guys, I'm still kind of figuring out some of this social media stuff with the Instagram, the Facebook, and something else. And I believe it was Joseph. I think it was Joseph, or it could have been Byron Jeffries. One of you guys had sent me a message earlier. I was able to bring it up and see it. I did not respond to it immediately, and I just lost it from there to where I wasn't able to find it again. So yeah, if you guys just send another message to me, I can see where it's at, and then next time I'll remember which social media platform it was on. All right, Cajun Rob Fishing says sweet Great Lakes for smallies. All right, there we go. Yeah, so those smallmouth, I've caught a few of those, not many. But yeah, that's always a good time. They fight good. All right. Harry says, may hit you up before I go down there to see if you have any info. We'll be there early April and the end of April tentatively. All right. There we go. All right. And all right. So we have Joshua B. Fishing. Let's see what he has to say about that unit. He says, nah, Mega Live Landscape is still reversed. The option to change its orientation doesn't change anything on my Helix 8. I just gave up on it and used the Mega 360 anyway. All right. Nah, man, we can't give up on that live. I mean, you had some real good images. Now, Joshua B. Fishing, he had some great images with his Mega Live system. The one that I would refer you guys to is there's one where he is on his kayak and he is punching through some lily pads, some grass or something like that. That Mega Live is showing underneath those pads, and you can actually see his bait when he pitched it out there. You can see it going up and down, and you can see the fish under those pads. Like if you look on top of the pads, obviously you're going to see the greenery, the pads and stuff like that. But when you look at that Mega Live, you can see those fish headed straight over to that bait. I mean, it was some very nice footage. So yeah, so definitely even after this live stream, if you can go and drop that comment, if nobody catches it now, so that way that comment will be in the comment section, because like I said, you guys, you never know who's watching these live streams. There could be somebody there or somebody here that may have the answer to the questions or the issues that you guys are coming up or are having on the water with your electronics. All right, and then wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Let me just check something real quick. I'm about to drop this link because I don't know how far I'm behind in these comments. Let me just, because I can't see a timestamp on here. But let me drop this link in here again. If Chicken Hawk is in these comments on these live stream streets, if you are on this live stream, that link is down in the description for you. So go ahead and click on that link, because you have some people that have been asking about you. They're like, where's Chicken Hawk at? Is he running? Is he hiding? What is he doing? What's going on with it? All right, guys. So we'll see. We'll see if Chicken Hawk is running or hiding or whatever. All right. So let me. Oh, but what did he say? He said the man right here. Now, see, that's that New Orleans, that Nolans talk right there, guys. The man right here. I always show up, sir. And when I do, I show out. Man, he better not come up here talking about a sponsor or something like that, like he did last time with that craziness. All right. Vernon Neal says, I'm out fishing, friends. Got to get up earlier for a day of catching them on a very popular power plant lake, not too far from my house. Oh, yeah, Vernon, get out there and do your thing. I remember you mentioned that water's going to be sitting at about 78 degrees. But yeah, so let's see. Is Chicken Hawk out there? Actually, let me just check real quick. Just bear with me, guys. Let me just check and see what is going on with Chicken Hawk. All right, there we go. There we go, man. There we go. All right, so yeah, maybe he just dropped in and just dropped that quick message and ran off ahead again, guys. We'll see. All right, so Joshua B. Fishing says, I'm thinking about getting a second unit, trying to find a Solix 10 G3 SI Plus, but only control heads are in stock. All right, guys, so let's do this. Joshua B. Fishing is looking for a Solix 10 G3 SI. Joshua B. Fishing is a strong supporter of the channel. He is the one who actually designed this logo from scratch, guys. I mean, I gave him a few sketches of it, and he took it over and he made it into what it is, and that thing looks nice. So if anybody has any tips or anything of where Joshua will be fishing, can get that 10-inch Solix. Let me just change something real quick. Let me just put my Instagram information on here, because I don't know, like I said, I don't know how you would be able to reach him unless you went to his channel and dropped him a comment. But if you drop a, all right, here we go. That is scrolling right down at the bottom. All right, so at Official MoneyBass, that is my Instagram. If anybody has any info on how we can hook Joshua will be fishing up with that Solix 10, I mean, might as well go for the G4. Might as well go ahead and upgrade it a little bit. You never know what type of sales or discounts or anything like that's going on. So if anybody has any info of where somebody can pick up something like that, shoot me a message on my Instagram and I will get that over to Joshua will be fishing so we can help him out, guys. All right. And wait a minute, guys. What kind of craziness is going on here? But real quick, Instagram is at Official MoneyBass. So yeah, just drop that in there and let me go ahead and switch this banner back so you can see the sponsor of tonight is Gale at Night Fishing. And guys, you guys have been asking for it. Without further ado, who is that? Wait a minute.
You already know.
What is that?
It's my sponsor, baby.
What was that?
That's Duralast brakes, baby. I just keep them. I keep sets of Duralast brakes, baby. Just so when I see somebody on the water, I beat the brakes off of them and then I drop a couple of brakes on the side so they can put them on their car so they can get home.
Come on.
That's how we doing.
Okay, sir. I need you to calm down. Now, let me
I'm hype, baby. Let me tell you, I've been working all day.
Now,
I've been working all day.
Listen, chat.
I hear you up in here talking about your 5,000. Your 5,000.
That's right, man. That's right.
Hey,
I
want those 5,000 subscribers to be committed to the channel. So when I beat the brakes off you next year and take this channel, I won't have to grow to 5,000. I'll start at 5,000.
Wait, why are you? Listen, sir, you come in here disrespecting my live stream, causing all kind of problems all the time, and you got people asking for you to come in here.
I don't cause problems, man. I fix problems. See, like Santa Claus, look, just put these little brake pads on. Put these little brake pads on there for you. You'll be good to go. You'll be good to go because I'm about to beat the brakes off you. You believe that. You can best believe that.
Man, wait a minute. Somebody was here last night and they had a question for you.
What was the question?
I can't remember who it was, but they need to ask it. I just need to see if the person that was in here, man, I can't remember. Oh no. Oh hell no.
What?
Joshua be fishing. What?
There you go. We already know, baby. We take it over. We take it over, baby. It's over.
No. What is going on? No, man, I need some big help in here. I need some big help. I think I need Big Jim to come and back me up. What's going on? Big Jim is in the house, guys. All right. But what
Jim can't help you, baby.
Man,
can't help.
What is going on? I'm hurt. I am hurt. This one hurts. I can't believe it, Josh. How you do this to me? Oh, let me take a sip of water.
It, baby.
Oh man, I can't believe it, man. You come in here disrupting my live stream, and now you got my partner Josh talking about Team Hawk all day. The pain.
Not morning time, not lunchtime, not dinner, but all day.
Oh my goodness, man.
You already understand. It ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Oh man.
I can't wait. 2023 can't get here fast enough.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. What is going on? What is this? Cajun Rob. Joseph.
He from South Louisiana, baby. That's
Wait a
how we
minute.
doing it.
Joseph is a member of the money team. Joseph, what is going on with that? What? Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
See?
Born in South
Louisiana, baby. Let me tell you something. You didn't know South Louisiana, North Louisiana are two different states, though, did you? You didn't know that, did you? Hey, when you out there bottom of that boot, and the bottom of the boot is where it's happening. Recognize.
Oh my goodness, man. Wait a minute. What is happening to my chat? Okay, what's going on? What did Joseph say? That was me that hit you up on Facebook earlier. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that was you. Easy to catch me on Discord or YouTube. Day trading with Nuke when I'm out on the boat. Okay. All right. So that was you. And you said you hit me. Okay, that was Facebook. Man, Cajun Rob, Joseph B is the man. That's right. With Cajun Rob and Joseph.
Everybody know, man. Everybody know.
Oh man, not Harry. Wait, no invite for the Hawk brother or oh no, what is going on in here? Let me see. Josh says headed out money. Congratulations on 5K. Really appreciate it. Got to get up early and hit the gym so I can catch all them biggins on Lanier. Yeah,
he don't understand. You don't understand nothing about that because I push that way too. I gotta push that way. The reason you push that way is because when you set that hook, you see what I'm saying? When you set that hook, you understand, and you put them in the protocol. You do know what the protocol is, right?
What's the
when
protocol?
You put them in the concussion protocol, you understand? Like, ooh, now get the blue tint. That's what most of you jokers. Yeah, y'all be like, get the net. I don't do that. Get the blue tint. We got another one to put in the blue tint. Put him in the blue tint, trying to see what's happening.
Oh my goodness! So you got Cajun Rob, you got Joshua B fishing in here. My opinion, what you got to say? He says check Bass Boat Electronics. Okay, so they're in there hooking Joshua B fishing up. Oh man, that's hotness right there. Beat the brakes off.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's
but don't hold it up again, man. Don't show it to him.
You already know Duralast. I'm gonna wrap my boat.
Man,
I'm gonna wrap my boat with Duralast. I just gotta make contact down there and let them know. Hey, we're gonna work this together. Wrap my boat.
We got big
brakes off of jokers.
Look,
and
we got Big Jim checking in,
point to my boat.
We got Big Jim checking in. You guys make sure you go and check out Big Jim Fishing's channel. He has a real good YouTube channel. He's out there doing his thing with electronics also. But Big Jim said he has my back, man. I'm still hurt. I can't believe Joshua B fishing.
Hey, baby.
Oh man, look at Joshua. Talking about best hit them brakes. Oh,
that's right. Hey.
All right. He says check out that link, Hawk. All right, so he put that link in there for you.
Okay.
So we can go back and take a look at that.
That's right, baby. Hey, what's happening, Harry? You know I had to do it, man.
Man.
Like I said, when I show up, I show out.
Hold on.
That's how we do it.
Let me shoot through these real quick. Let's see. My opinion says tell Hawk to put them pads up. You running disc brakes. All right. What is that? Atchafalaya.
That's called a Chapalaya, baby. You don't know nothing about that. That's the Chapalaya bait. Oh, so my homeboy, that's a homeboy down there, baby. I grew up fishing off the Chapalaya bait.
Oh, goodness, man.
You hear me? That's
man.
I grew up. You see, you can't even say it. Oh, Pearl River. You don't know that. Boy, look, my people in the house right now. My people in the house right now. You in a little bit of trouble.
I don't appreciate all this inappropriate stuff that's going on this live stream. Big Jim talking about what did he miss? Man, come on, Big Jim. Where you been?
That's all right. What's up.
Then we have boat flipping all day. We used to call it the buck.
There it is, baby. See, hey, Joseph, he don't understand nothing about that. He be scared to go on the chapel lot.
All right, then we got here. He says, Cajun prime time, the Hawk showing out. You need intro music when you come in moving forward.
I do need to. I got my intro music, but I need to figure out how I get it played off because we all know what it is. Man, right here.
All right, so we got Joshua B. Fishing says, money. I just have to agree with Hawk. Gonna sell my Mega Live and rent me a scuba diver. Oh no!
That's where they keep the scuba diving, baby.
No, just tell me where they at.
Tell me where they at. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? You tell me where they at, and guess what? I'm gonna throw the paint out there. I'm gonna hold on for a second.
What?
I'm gonna feel that tick. Hold on, you don't know nothing about this. I'm gonna feel that tick. Not gonna jump at that first tick.
What?
I'm gonna get that next little tick. That tick. Then I'm gonna boom. And then you know the next move, right?
What's
Get
that?
the blue tip.
It break off.
Get the blue tip. I got nothing for the protocol, baby.
Hey,
what
man.
about the protocol?
Hold on, man. What do we have here? Let's see. I think we have somebody that might wanna. Who is that? We got Deshaun X stepping on the scene. What's going on, man?
Good.
Yeah, man. Hey, I have to jump in on this. First of all, congratulations again, 5,000. You moving, brother. I appreciate what you put out there. But for Chicken Hawk, hey man, I'm glad I finally get a chance to speak to you. Okay.
Talk to me, baby.
I was driving through the states and going through that sweet Alabama through Georgia and all that good stuff. I prayed over this whole Garden Lake thing. And I said, you know what? I want to see this tournament. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm on money side with the Mega Live. But I want to see this tournament go down. And I think it should be big. I think y'all should have all the way stations. I think you're going to get a crowd there. We all want to see it.
Okay. You said I'm going to work. Take it down, Logan Martin, baby. I will handle that business. I'm trying to tell you. I will handle that business.
Okay. All right. So we're going to have to make it happen. Make it happen. All right, guys.
People want to see it, baby.
And it should be a show. You Hey, Money, you should try to do it live on your show somehow. You guys both cameras on your boat or something. I don't know if Chicken Hawk that technical and all, but
oh man, come on down. Look at that Louisiana Delta. Oh, look at it. Oh, okay, what you know about Louisiana Delta? Let me tell you something. Hey, I got enough technical in me when I put them in the protocol. And I come up to them, make sure you got some digital scales, baby. Make sure you got some digital scales.
Oh boy.
I don't want you to have no size limit.
This is the issue though. So Deshaun, you saw the whole Gunnersville thing, right? Whenever we were going to Gunnersville, and you notice how there was no footage on somebody's end. So what you're saying is supposed to take place at Logan Martin.
Zero.
For some reason, Chicken Hawk had no footage. Nothing.
Do I need to send you a camera, Chicken Hawk? I mean, I'm
gonna go ahead and get outfitted up and have all my little camera stuff going on. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm hopefully I'm gonna need y'all to support me because Peter is gonna be after me. When I set the hook, when I send him when I concuss him, when I hit him and I send him into the protocol, Peter may be like, man, you can't be hitting them fish like that. I bring the fish up, they not jumping all around, they just like that. Hey, look.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You got your hands full.
Come on, man. Talking about giving the fish concussion. Oh man, don't tell me we have some backup for Chicken Hawk. Who is that?
What up?
Oh boy! Oh my gosh!
You know, you teaming up on my brother from a different mother. We can't be having this.
You want to see this? You want to see this tournament?
When Ryan hooks them sticks and limbs and twigs, all the people that protect trees, they're gonna come down here and be all over him at the bank. You can't be disrupting the nature like that.
Right. That's right.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll have to see what we can do. We'll have to see what we can make happen. See if Chicken Hawk show up this time.
Oh yeah.
Make it happen.
Hey, don't let us wait all year. We want to see this. I'm from the great state of Texas.
Hold on a second. Deshaun, your audio was kind of clicking or something.
See.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You guys got me.
Let's see. Say something again.
Okay, can you guys receiving me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it has a loud clicking sound in it.
That's kind of
Yeah,
like
so-
Ryan's
Oh, okay.
brain when both hands go around his neck about 1 o'clock and it's not going well. You can hear the wheels
That choke.
turning.
When he go into that choke
Oh.
mode. When he go into that choke mode.
I am trying out a new
So
microphone.
Yeah, so yeah, it has a loud clicking sound in it. And it has like a bunch of static in it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll go ahead and drop you back down. But guys, make sure you check out Deshaun Peck's channel. So he does have a YouTube channel. He's out there doing his thing with the electronics, Mega Live, all that good stuff too. So make sure you check out Deshaun Peck's channel.
Well, before you put him down now, I noticed he got that funny looking little thing behind him. That funny looking I don't know what that crazy looking little star thing behind him. I don't know why anybody with any sense would have something like that when you can have things just as beautiful as this. See, that's a real star right there. That's a real star right there, baby.
Man, so look, you would try to mess with him when his audio ain't right. All right, Deshaun, you can get him next time. All right, Deshaun, appreciate you coming out.
Deshaun's audio is freezing up just like them Cowboys season go freeze up.
Look, man, that's messed
Come
up.
playoff time.
Well, how many years has it been since they've held one of them trophies?
Oh man, you got
as old as MoneyBass.
Hey, Harry, you got grown people that don't know anything about that.
I know.
Man, but listen, this is the thing. The reason he bringing up football is because that hook set game might be a little weak. So why are we talking about football, man?
I'm sorry.
Well, at least
because
the
I
football
don't-
jigs during the winter months. We can use them 3/4 ounce to, go down to that 40, 50 feet like we was talking about the other night.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a transition there. You gotta allow the parable to come into play.
There you go. Bounce it. Drag
No, come on, man. Don't do the bounce it.
There you go, baby. It's a 3-time bait, baby. It's a 3-time bait. You understand that?
That's like 3 times a lady. I think there was a song about that too.
There you go.
All right, so we got Big Jim in the house, guys. Make sure you check out his channel. Let's see who else we have in here. All right, let's see who else was hopping in here. What is that right there? What is that?
Baby do, baby. You don't know nothing about it. See, look, man, we about to go real Louisiana on you. Don't have me start talking Cajun up in here.
Hey, the Hawk, you know what he did to me earlier? He called me the wrong name. It's not like I ain't been on here enough.
Oh goodness.
He'd call me late for supper if I was down there. I can see how this is going to be.
Man, this y'all just stacking up on me down here. All right, so Big Jim says only need 1 rod, black and blue jig. All right.
I have like a green one. It's green and peanut butter and purple. See,
we're not talking PB&J sandwich.
There you go. I run that all year long.
Joseph talked about now it done got hot up in here.
That's right, baby.
bringing the heat, cousin.
There it is.
Look at Big Jim. Big Jim talk about who that.
There it is. You already know, baby. That's what's happening.
Well,
who that's up in here, baby?
Hey, but it ain't somebody setting a hook. That's who it ain't.
Oh, trust. We set a hook now. We set a hook.
Man, all this Cajun talking making me want some shrimp po' boy.
Fully dressed, not just fully dressed.
Oh,
Throw a little bit of that Louisiana on it.
A little hot sauce.
Real right.
You gotta put some hot sauce on it.
All right, and then Joe says, "Nah, we all on team money." There we go. Chicken Hawk gonna handle his own. Okay,
that's right.
All right.
That's right.
So
that's
yeah,
right,
so we got to get this Logan Martin thing set up.
I don't know, that Durham blast is awful tough, you know.
What's that you got in your hand, Chicken Hawk?
Duralast. Whenever you on the lake and you break the brakes off, you beat the brakes off of somebody,
Oh
hand
man.
them a box of Duralax to get them home safe. Hey, you see, that's my new commercial.
All right, my opinion hopping in here better always have that drop shot tied on. All right.
I ain't worried about that drop shot.
What is Joshua talking about?
Oh no, come on, Joshua. Now you Joshua over there with them drinks. Joshua's been drinking, but he tipping a little bit too much.
What's up with Big Jim? What's Big Jim talking about?
Oh, Bell Chase. You don't know nothing about that. You can't pronounce some of these words, baby. I know Big Jim live Bell Chase.
Do you know who this is? Hey Ryan, I want to turn them on Logan Martin and took wait a second. I want to turn them on Logan Martin and took second place on Logan Martin behind you. How many tournaments has Hawk won on Logan Martin? I mean, it looks like he's saying he got second. I got first.
He got second. You
but,
got first.
Yeah, but I don't see your name on the list.
When did you get first?
When we were at Logan Martin and I beat the brakes off of you.
Yeah, I obviously wasn't around at that time. I don't remember you ever getting first place on being in front of me on Logan Martin.
Yeah. I can refresh your memory. It was raining. It was a nice gloomy day. You wasn't feeling too happy. You was on a boat worrying about it sinking. Another time you was on a boat talking about why my trim ain't working. Can somebody come help me with my trim? So that's two times.
But no, you didn't beat me that day. I don't think you beat me that day. My trim went out on my boat.
Excuse me, sir. Every time I've been to Logan Martin. Every time I've been to Logan Martin,
the Hawk, you're gonna have to step up, or you know what, Coach Prime, you can enter that transfer
Hey,
portal.
you know what?
You know, you're gonna have
what
to
I'm gonna
step
do.
it up.
I'm telling you, Harry, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have my camera on there, and when I beat the brakes off of him, we're gonna have to get an independent person to put up the video now. You know, because he'll lose footage. That's what you gotta watch. He'll lose footage.
So how is there any experience in losing footage? Because from what I understand, there was no footage for me to lose after we left Gunnersville.
Hey, I told you I caught a lot of short fish on Gunnersville. But I caught fish, man. I caught fish like it was going out of style. I caught fish till I got tired of catching fish.
There we go. See, that's what happened the last time we was on Gunnersville right there. Can you pronounce those words right there on the screen? Because that's what happened last time.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, man. I mean, we'll have to make something happen. We'll have to see
yeah,
we can squeeze that in there. Because so I'm gonna be out there on that BFL BFL trail next year. So
that stands for big flipping limbs there, the Hawk, just to let you know.
Yeah, and then he gonna go to the one that got him up there. He's scared to leave the nest. See, that's gonna have him up there on Lanier.
No, you didn't catch what he said. He said big flipping limbs. He's still on that tree limb. That was just
we're with the BFL. Incident. You know, that's why they out there.
See, Harry, if I get him down, and one thing he won't do is go down like Louisiana. See, that take all that foolishness out the way. Then you gotta be about it. You gotta be a fisherman down there, baby.
Man, you just gonna be
they
there.
They don't call it sportsman paradise for nothing. Understand that, baby.
Sac-a-lay don't count.
I get you out there. I ain't gotta catch no. I'm gonna catch some sac-a-lay. You know where I'm gonna catch some sac-a-lay?
Dinner.
After I catch my 5 bass, there it is, Harry. I gotta catch me some dinner.
What does that say right there?
We're gonna go have fish fry.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't read that one. What does that one say? Oh, hold on. Let me. Okay. We all know that short fish don't count at the weigh-in station. Only cost you penalties, Chicken Hawk. What's going on with that?
That's why I ain't bring them up there. That's why. But yeah, you just gotta get you down there, and we get some real fishing in, baby. Get off of Lake Lanier. That's what you need to do. Get off of Lake Lanier.
I know you're not coming to Lake Lanier. I mean, that's fine.
I'll come to Lake Lanier.
No, you're
I'm
not.
not scared. I'm not scared. You know, that is not my life.
Look at Texas Nuke 2010. He says, Harry, you might be okay if you know about 3 times a lady.
We know that. Mr. Lionel.
All right. And then Joseph says, let's see, tournament bass fishing is like trophy deer hunting. You can't eat the horns. Okay, all right. Oh, and guys, check this out. Joseph is a member of the money team, man. He has joined the money team. That's right.
I did it.
That's right.
Is.
Well, you can eat the bass. You just may not be welcome back if you did.
Uh-oh. Don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how we're gonna handle that, though.
All right. So yeah. So we'll get in there and put in a little work. But guys, you see what time it is? You see my eyes. You see my eyes. I'm getting
what's going on with your eyes? Yeah.
I'm getting a little droopy. Look, we've been rolling. We've been rolling for almost 2.5 hours. I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
Your eyes are always drooping, Money. I mean, we're used to that.
Mm-hmm.
The hawk coming in there and starts giving you this, it gets.
That's right. I slap him around a little bit, make a little tears, but he might have a little water coming out of those eyes pretty soon.
You may need to send him some of them brake pads just to let him know.
That's right. Look, hey, Harry, I'm gonna send him a set of brake pads for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, hey, man, just put this in your boat, man. Just put this in your boat. Don't ask me why right now. You'll understand in the coming year. Just keep them with you at most times. Anytime you go around water, keep them with you. Because you might things happen to people. Things happen to people brakes when they come around the water and they run into the wrong people.
You might as well send him some bananas to put on the boat with it as well.
Oh, he called himself. He don't believe in superstition, so he'll eat a banana on his boat sometime. So,
man, come on, man. Wait, is Joshua be fishing here? He says, check your Insta chat. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Your Instagram, man. Your Instagram chat.
Man, I don't know.
The hawk is more technical than Money.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell him, man. But see, they think I'm not technical. So that's where it is. That's okay.
You breaking down all this technology with forward-facing sonar.
Exactly.
Instagram chat.
I just, I know about it. I just choose not to.
Oh man, I don't know how I can send this to. I don't know how I can send this to the group thing. Let me see how I can bring this up. What he has sent. See, I'm not good with all this stuff, Josh. So he sent me a picture in Instagram. I don't know how to download it, how to forward it. Actually, hold on, I can forward it to you, Chicken Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized what that is. And I already sent it. Josh, that is messed up, man. Josh,
you gotta send it. You gotta post it to Hawk. Come on.
I already sent it. If I had saw what it was first, that's
it, baby, right there. I like that.
Oh man, Josh, how could you do it to the man?
I love it, Joshua. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Oh man, do you know how to?
Damn, I gotta figure out how to get this. It'll be my background. Don't you worry about it.
Do you know how to? If you can send it to my email, I might be able to.
Send it to your email.
He's gonna get you a virus so he gets deleted while he's trying to set you up on that one.
All right, Jim is heading out. Appreciate you stopping in, Jim. Appreciate you stopping in and supporting the live stream. All right, and let's see. We got Brian checking in. Throw him a crybaby towel.
What?
All right, Joseph says Hawk act like he says no electronics, but under the dash he got the Fish Slayer 2000.
Oh, shoot.
All right, so he says tell me your email in Instagram. Okay, let me. Man, my phone battery about to die on me too, guys. Let me.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens. That's what happens. See, now that electronics fall off, now what? Now you're left with nothing but skills. And we know you don't have them. So we not go. Now you're in trouble.
Oh,
now
man.
you're in trouble.
Man.
That's when you start sweating. Harry, that's what they be doing like this.
That's where it gets 2 o'clock and it gets
yeah,
like this,
exactly.
you know,
This is
and
move.
the hat goes off.
This is the move right here.
You start
this
doing
the move
this
right here. Oh my God. Did he do some of this?
All right, we got DP. DP says, congratulations on the 5K and thank everyone for helping me out on my electronics tonight. Yeah, man. So wanted to make sure we got that taken care of for you. So hopefully the info, because they were in there working it out. I was telling everybody, if you have any problems with your electronics, then definitely drop a comment in there. So for the most part, whenever, regardless of the problem that you're having, if you drop it in the comments, there's somebody that can help you out. But I'm sorry to say, guys, that in Chicken Hawk situation, we can't really help you if you just don't know how to catch.
You can't help skill. You understand? You got skill, baby. You got to come with it. You got to come with it.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me see how I can get this thing right here.
How we say down there, come on like that Naya booyah, yeah? You gotta come with it, baby.
What
That's great.
What language is that?
Don't worry about it. Well, one that you gonna understand, that I'm gonna make you understand is Des Mots de la Joie, you heard? You gonna find out what that means in person.
Can y'all see that?
There it is. Look at that. I love it. You gotta love it.
That is messed up. Why
Why
is he dragging my MoneyBass through the water like that, man?
That would be a merch that would sell.
That's it, man. That's it, man. The hawk coming down.
The hawk on the back.
Oh man, that is messed up, Josh. Joshua be fishing. I can't believe it. He tricked me, man.
Josh,
I had already
put my hat on. Got to put my hat on the hawk. Put the hat on the hawk. Let him come down like that and snatch him up.
You could have sweatshirts.
That's how it's going down on Logan Martin. Just believe that.
Appreciate it, Brian.
Man, I can't wait to break the brakes off of you.
Man, look at that. Look at this. Man, oh man, I can't believe I was tricked into that. And I already sent it out to Chicken Hawk, so he got this little jacked up picture.
That's gonna be on his back screen next time.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Oh, coming in like that. Just swooping in.
Oh,
because they got those hawk eyes, baby. You see them, you swoop down, and you snatch them. Ooh, right out the water. That's how you do it.
Well, now, Hawk, you know he's got you. It sounds like 2-0 on Logan Martin.
No,
so,
you can't believe propaganda now.
Do you want me to pull up these stats? Do you want me to share the screen on some stats?
No, that doesn't have anything to do with it. That starts like I said.
Well, you beat him up in Erie, it sounds like. So, you know, and he's got you twice at Logan Martin. So, you know, you're gonna have to come back a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be like I said, I'll just destroy him. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I just got to do it.
You got to do what you got to do.
You just got to do what you got to do. You know, that's sometimes it happens like that. You got to take it. You know, you take it. Sometimes you got to take a beat down. You know what? It's like medicine. It's like medicine. You know, medicine don't taste good. In fact, it's nasty, but it's gonna make you feel better. You understand? So it's just you about to take this medicine. You understand? That's how we gonna do it.
So you're gonna give him the side effects with the medicine.
That's right. He gonna get side effects, all that. He out there twitching and all that. He gonna get all that, but he gonna learn. He gonna learn.
Man.
He gonna learn.
He's gonna be fasting for about 24 hours afterwards. You know.
All right. So
stomach's gonna be all knotted up and turned.
Hey, look. Hey, Harry, I'm gonna give him some. Then I'm gonna say, now take 2 of these. I'm in the morning.
So look, so maybe we can put something. Maybe we can put something together with Logan Martin and make it like a little camping trip type thing. Had a fire going and all that stuff. So yeah, so maybe we can do something like that. And then if some of the guys want to come down, we can you know,
you're lucky I don't live closer. I'd be there in a heartbeat. That Pepto-Bismol would be all around for somebody.
Oh yeah, well you know, he keep that Pepto. He keep that Pepto.
Hold on,
Look,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey.
How does Harry know about the Pepto-Bismol thing?
I got skills. I know.
But chicken,
We're talking about practice.
About 10 o'clock in the morning, he have that morning bite over it. He over there. Just take a little.
look at my opinion. In my opinion, Hawk sound like he been on the hen.
I wish I should have been on the end tonight. I was working. But you know, I'm a Jack Daniels fan. You know what I'm saying? Either Jack Daniels or Gentleman's Jack. Either way, you know, I'm a Jack Daniels fan. But if you offered some hitting, I might go.
Yes, sir.
Oh goodness, man.
But see, your question skills. If I got skills like this, you don't want to know what's on the water.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Man.
I'm
We're
telling
gonna
you, Lake Cumberland, you know, I think we need to, you know, you got, who was the other guy that was from Louisiana that lives in Kentucky for his job?
Oh, Cajun Rob.
Cajun Rob. There's 4 of us. I'm sure we could get a few more, have a little cookout. And
there you go. You're not saying nothing but a word, me.
All right.
We'll saying nothing but
we'll
a
have
word.
to see. Yeah. So I mean the schedules are coming out now. So we'll see. But
because Chick's about 5 hours for me. Down there at Gunnersville is about 7.
oh, okay. Yeah, so Gunnersville is 3 for me.
So Cumberland is about 4 for me. So Cumberland, maybe Chick. How long's Chick for you? I've never been to Chick, but it don't matter.
About it's what 2.5, 3 for me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's around 3 or something.
Cumberland
like that.
might be a good area. Or up around
He
there.
don't want to go Chick.
Eastern Tennessee, up in them areas, Douglas and Norris.
Oh, he don't want. Let me tell you something here. He's scared to leave Lanier. It's hard to get him to leave Lanier.
Man, I think I only fished like 2 or 3.
Exactly. He on the bottom. He on it. He on it. You know what he on? He on that. He's still on it. He won't get up off of it. You can't get up. You can't get him out. Now, if you do get him out, you get him to go up to Russell, somewhere like that. That's kind of like Lanier. You know.
Well, Russell do you dirty, if memory serves me right from one of the videos.
Yeah. And he don't do a lot.
Not me. I kill it on Russell.
That's not what you said when you said you weren't throwing that 8-pound test. And you was like, yeah, I throw 8-pound test. And you was saying I'm throwing 12-pound because Russell do you dirty when you was fishing on the Hawk spot.
That's right. All up on my spot.
See, that is knowledge. See, that goes into the
exactly.
That wasn't Russell. What that?
Yeah, it was. That's what you said. You said Russell do you dirty.
I was talking about do him dirty. Russell's always done. On Russell, I always get either first, second, or third on Russell.
Was there only 3 people fishing?
Exactly.
Hey, what's going on with that?
One time, Harry, he got 3rd place. It was 2 people fishing.
He got DQ. He got a penalty for being late.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, it is 10:30. We've been rolling for about 2.5 hours. So, I mean, this was a good one. We had a good time. I mean, there was a lot of people coming through and everything. So we're gonna keep it rolling. But
yeah, I had to work tonight. Had to get a little. We were pushing out a release tonight, so I had to do that.
So look, I mean, we'll be back on Tuesday, guys. So I mean, unless something pops up, and hey, if anything happens in any hot topics or anything like that, make sure you guys drop a hit me up on my Instagram. And want to give a shout out again to Gail at Night. I mean, she started out and she ended up being the sponsor for tonight's live stream. And as you guys saw, she was active as a moderator in the chat. So she's always out there handling business. And I know right now she is already on another live stream doing some moderation over there. So she's out there doing her thing and supporting the channel. And she's not even a fisherman, guys. So she's out there making things happen.
You got a channel, you're not a fisherman.
Hey man, come on. Man. What's up with that? What's up with that?
Oh, and I heard you finally said you spelled it out right.
What was that?
You said MoneyBass with 2 S at the end instead of the $2 sign. You ain't seen no dollar signs with no fish. Oh wow! So
come on,
you need
man.
to stop all that.
All right, guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head out. But as always, really appreciate everybody.
Now look at
stepping into
Cajun Rob's.
Yeah, he said he's down with it.
I mean, yeah. So we'll see what we can put together.
The Louisiana boy, baby. That's Louisiana boy.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We say about it.
If I go to money, you're in trouble.
Always realize that this Louisiana boy is about
So
it.
you done switched on me. Here I've had your back this whole time, and now you switching money.
No, you down with us.
My shoulders are getting tired of carrying you, DeHaul.
Oh no. Yeah, Harry, you down with us too, now. I'm just saying, I got the little Louisiana boys jumping in the house, trying to hit them from different angles. That's how we do.
I get money hooked up at Mega Live, go with my Mega 360, and we'll blend the old into new.
All right.
Yeah, you can do a little bit of that. But that's, like I said, I mean, if you'd have held out a little bit longer, if you got in 2023, I could have got you a Mega Live 360, all that for a discount.
Well, I had a discount, but somebody never got back to me. That's all I got.
But I did. That was chicken off. Discount than that. When I beat the brakes off of him, it's gonna be a garage sale. He'll be selling everything on that boat.
What was that you was holding up?
Them durable ass brakes, baby. When I beat them off of them, I hand them a set of these. And tell them, look, go on Facebook Marketplace and you put it up there. It'll sell pretty quick.
Black. I see a black wrap with silver lines in it,
That's it, man.
So look, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it on that because it's getting late. All right, guys, really, really appreciate the support of the channel. 5,000. You guys helped me get to it. Really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next live stream.